Well, no one heard that crack can because I still had the mics muted. Good job, George. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to TRS Extra Scoring Special, sponsored by Balisman and friends. Go to TouhouReplayShowcase.com/extra and get 50% more score on your next extra scoring run or something. I don't know. How are you all doing? I completely messed up on can crack. You know what? I might get a second can like sometime during the stream and just surprise everyone with a random can crack. How are you all doing? This is gonna be one of these TRSs where I'm just gonna be kind of hanging back on commentary, except for maybe like the first one, because Lorenzo's all alone here. Speaking of, hi Lorenzo, how you doing?
Hello, doing very well. I'm very excited to see this extra scoring block.
Yeah.
You know, being a big fan of both scoring and extras, you know, I'm really excited.
Yeah, so the way this happened is Balisman decided, hey, let's get a bunch of people together, let's all submit extra scoring ones at the same time. I do want to say, if you are going to do linked runs like that, that's kind of like the only way to do linked runs on TRS nowadays. You need to get enough people to make it a special like this. Basically, you need to get enough people to actually fill an entire TRS, right? If you do that, we're happy to accommodate things like this, like special TRS streams like this. Otherwise, we're not going to do, you know, linked runs like this, right? Because, like, we got rid of the linked runs option on the spreadsheet for a reason, because it was a headache with, like, 2 or 3 runs. But if you are willing to get that many people organized, right, and do this big of a stuff, we do things like this. So, this is going to be one of these streams where I just have to put a replay block on basically everyone, isn't it? Alright, I'm just gonna immediately start this so I don't even see the score. And then I shall find the comment for this. And I forgot to send a stream ping. Good job, George. There you go. Hello, we have a stream ping now. And I shall find the comment for this run, which is GFW score with a K instead of C. This is the most impossible game I've ever played. I only X1CC'd 4 days ago, so it's slum. The ice mechanic is fun. More people should try this game. Cool. All right, let me get the... Where's the game? I lost the game in all my tabs.
You know, he's absolutely right. This is, I think, by far my favorite extra, and
oh god, EQ, EQ, I forgot about this. EQ, save us! Where's the ice? Found it. No more ice sound, we're good. At least on stream, you got the raw experience here, Lorenzo, have fun.
I love ice sound. Yeah, so anyways, as I was saying, this extra goes so well with the mechanics. You get tons of chances to really experiment with all of the mechanics. Like you see here, PD Changer is going to graze the bullets to get to a maximum 100%. So you can release a graze when an undodgeable rain of bullets comes. And yeah, so you're gonna see this a lot. You're gonna see many strategic races, and this is one of the examples. You're going to get many 70% grazes in this section, and then 2 100% grazes. Freezes, sorry, not grazes, but freezes. There's a lot to explain about GFW, and let's go step by step. The freezing mechanic goes like this. You get more gauge by shooting enemies and grazing, and then you can start charging your freeze, and that will make you go very slowly. And after a short amount of time, you'll be able to release the freeze, and how long that freeze will be will depend on how high the percentage is. Right now you're going to see the first suicides. He's going to suicide twice on the mid-boss. The suicides are very helpful because they give you perfect freeze, which is basically the bombs. And by suiciding, you also make it so the enemies and bosses don't take as much damage from the ice. This first pattern on the mid boss is very cool because by doing the double suicide, you get basically, what was it, 3 or 4 bombs and 2 perfect 100% freezes. Anyway, it's really it fits perfectly and it's not too hard to perform. And one common theme across this extra is that we're going to basically time down everything. Even if you see that these freezes don't get you much, these are just 7-8% freezes, they don't give you much, but everything is very useful for score because every freeze gives you score directly, and on top of that you also get motivation back, you get resources back for more bombs, and your shot power increases. You'll see in the bottom right corner your frozen area. Right now it's at 1400, and that's your power level, right? It goes all the way up to level 16, which you reach when you reach 3000% frozen area. And you really want to get to the maximum level by spell 2, because by spell 2 you're going to need those sideways shots to maximize your gauge retrieval. He misses the kill here on the final pattern of the mid boss, but it's not too important. The important thing is having 300% exceeding mid boss. 300%, I mean the perfect freeze gauge, because this section you want to bomb 3 times, and all of these bombs are worth a lot because, as you can see, it's going to freeze around the 90% of the screen, and the 90% freeze is worth a lot. Almost 800% score. The stage for a score of big, so 90 mil, is fairly easy to learn. You don't need to do the advanced route that does an extra bomb before the mid boss. You can just do this easier route that skips the bomb before the mid boss, and it's just pretty easy to perform. And nice. You missed the fairy there at the top right of the screen, but no problem. And here are these very nice freezes. You see, he's going to graze the bullets, but he's running at 100%, and it's no problem. They do the double freeze next. Let's see, does he freeze the tree at the top? Yes, he does. Then he goes to graze, and then does this really cool freeze. Very, very good so far. Now, this final section, this is the final section before the boss, is a little bit tricky because fairies will shoot these very annoying fireballs, which you cannot freeze, and this is very bad. Okay, he manages to escape there. Fireballs can only be frozen through the bombs, the perfect freezes. So you really need to be careful. He's not doing good freezes here, but it's fine as long as you survive. Almost 15 mil entering boss. Only 2 bombs. So yeah. Welcome to Marisa. We're gonna be here for a while. Because as I said, you wanna really time down most of the patterns. And we'll see what PDH enjoyer strategy will be with suicides and bombs. Does he do the full time down here? It's kind of scary. Yeah, for time downs, something you need to notice very quickly is that, okay, not the full time down. When you go for a time down, you're going to only shoot the boss with a little bit of your shot. Because if you just shoot very centered, you're gonna deal too much damage. But you still need to get your gauge back, so you want to shoot the boss a little bit, and your gauge going up doesn't depend on how much damage you do. You just need to shoot the boss. So the optimal thing to do is shoot the boss with as little shot as possible. This is just a cap. It's not worth to time down this. The spell card bonuses are still pretty big. One thing I'm noticing is that it's not quite close to the max level, so it's gonna have a little bit more trouble with the next spell. Let's see. This none you don't want to time down because it's really scary. Uh-oh. Yep, all good. This is the first big milking pattern in the boss fight, at least concerning the spells. You're going to do a freeze every time Marisa throws those blue sets of stars, and you want to use her familiar as much as possible, because by shooting the familiar you don't do damage to Marisa, but your gauge will go up because you're shooting an enemy. Then after shooting the familiar, you're going to graze the stars, and you can get some very good freezes here. If you do this optimally, you can get around 30% on, well, close to 30% on every freeze. That was a very good one, 27. Yeah, we're gonna go as long as possible, but be careful to not miss the kill. Nice. What are you doing? Okay. What I like to do on this not spell is release the first freeze very high up on the screen, and then go for bombs, like that. Yeah. I don't recommend to time down this non-spell in particular, because it's really scary with those fast fireballs. They are going to snipe you for sure. Okay, nice. Okay, this is spell 5, I think. Yeah, spell 5. It's pretty difficult in my experience. I don't know, I just always get sniped by the fireballs. But the concept is you want to stay there in the corner and get your gauge up by shooting the familiars, and then releasing the freeze when it's more optimal with the blue stars. And you also need to be very careful about the damage dealt to Marisa, because very often if you don't do your freezes very well, you're not going to deal enough damage, and you will miss the items. Looks like he's going to get up to another bomb. Oof, nice. Yep, so final wave, so bomb. It was a little bit early, and yeah, it doesn't do enough damage. This is going to be a timeout. No items, but it's not too big of a loss. He's going to... I think he wants to suicide here, because his motivation is really high, and his perfect freeze is kinda low. I don't remember what non is up next, but after this spell, he is for sure going to suicide. Right, this spell is very fun. You do a freeze, a big freeze in between each laser wave. Oh no, this is a very bad death. You lose the spell card bonus here. Anyway, you do a small freeze to shield yourself from the laser, and a bigger freeze to get score and do damage to Marisa. You really don't want to be exposed to the laser, because if you do, then your motivation will be drained very quickly, and you really don't want that. I see in chat you have suicides in this category. Wow, yeah, you have a lot of suicides, but it's also true that survival isn't exactly easy. So many times those suicides are just gonna be regular deaths. And so far, except for this one and the ones on the mid-boss, suicides have been regular deaths. When you're scoring, some spells give you just so much motivation. You have, I don't know optimally how many suicides you have, but it's a lot of them, really. Nice, he gets another perfect freeze just in time. He's able to get another 100% if he can dodge, never mind. Yeah, that was rough. But it's fine, really. You still have a lot of motivation to clear with 1000%. And clearing with max motivation 1000 is extremely important because the clear bonus in this extra stage is gigantic. It's more than 50% of the score. If you clear with 1000% motivation, you're gonna get 53 millions, which is huge. This spell is fairly easy. Just read the familiars correctly and don't get kicked, don't get hit by them. For the rest, this is just you just farm motivation and score. You get very big freezes with minimal effort. Nice. I get one more big freeze. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so this and the following non-spell, these are the bombing material. You want to bomb these as much as possible, and ideally you want to get here with almost max motivation and like suicide 3 times, 4 times to get as many bombs as possible, because again, suicide give you perfect freeze, at least some of it. Like that. He suicided and he gets back to 100% because it was at like 70 before. This bomb, it doesn't have enough for another bomb. Here's another death, but it's fine. Just win the spell, yeah.
What's like the minimum motivation we need by final, like by some point, just to get max resources?
I'd say your final checkpoint will be the final non, which is the pattern after this spell, and how much you want to end that non-spell with depends on how good you are on the final spell. Because if you're good on the final spell, you can end that non-spell with... I have no idea actually, but one thing that is important about your ability to get freezes on the final spell is that you can, if you're good, you can end that next non-spell with 0 perfect freeze. Whereas if you aren't that good at the final spell, you want at least like 50% perfect freeze at the end of the next non. Because you really want to get to the end of the final spell with all your free bombs, so perfect freeze at 300%. Because the bombs at the end of the final spell are worth a lot. But yeah, this is the final non. It's worth a lot, even just by doing regular freezes. But you need to be careful because these regular freezes do a lot of damage. So motivation is high, you can do 100% freeze, and suicide during it is not going to. What? Please do. This suicide? No. That's a surprise. Well, actually, no. That makes sense because if he were to suicide and then get a perfect freeze, he would have like 30% perfect freeze into the spell, which makes it very hard to get back to 300% perfect freeze by the end of the final spell. So this is alright, really. It makes sense. Now, this spell, when you first try it, it's GBR. It's absolutely impossible to do correctly. But after a while, it gets really fun. You want to sort of drift from side to side, shoot the familiars as much as possible, and quickly get back to at least 60% freeze. Oh, this is really bad. Oh, you're getting pushed up. Okay, he made it back down. Yeah, nice. You want to release the freezes kind of low on the screen and make the freeze chain with these yellow stars. Just like that. And doing the time down is essential because, again, you need the perfect freeze, you need the motivation. Well, motivation right now isn't a problem. It's going to get to 1000% very soon, but the perfect freeze is still way to go. This survival is a little bit weird, especially by the time the final phase starts. Nice. He gets the red stars gone. Here, this transition is really hard because these yellow stars can snipe you if you're uncareful while the red stars are still on the screen. But it looks like PDH Enjoyer just managed to dodge them and get rid of the red walls just fine. And this phase is really easy. No more danger. Okay, nice. 200 perfect freeze going to the final spell. This is definitely enough. Just need to be careful about not dying. Dying here would be very bad. This final spell is divided into three, technically four parts, with the final part being the rage phase. In this first phase, the pattern isn't very dense, so the freeze is going to get her kind of low. 7%, 7% again, not good enough, but since he had that safety net with the motivation and the perfect freeze gauge, is fine really, even if he gets these small freezes. This is phase 2, and this is where freezes get bigger, and also it's a little bit harder to dodge. And you want to melt this as much as possible. He still has a little bit left before the final transition. I don't know if he can get back to 300%.
Oh, went in the laser there for a second, but that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, back to all bombs. Motivation is at maximum, and here's the rage phase. There's this huge storm of firebolts, and you get these really, really exciting bombs. 90% coverage. Just be sure to deal enough damage to Marisa so you can get the kill. Go to the side, do not get hit by the lasers.
We did not get the kill on Marisa, did we?
Yeah, we didn't. I actually don't know if that's any relevant, but okay. Nice score, 90 mil. That's the big done.
Big number. Hello, we have 2 more people in here. Yeah, it's gonna be back-to-back comms today. Hi Balisman, hi Oscar. How you doing?
Hi.
Hello.
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 That was the first big number of the day. We have 7 more big numbers coming up.
Yeah. I'm sorry I wasn't really paying much attention to chat, but there was just so much I had to commentate on. It's a really incredible category. I really recommend it.
Oh yeah. All right, let me get Smiley stub. All right, I wonder how this is gonna sound like audio-wise now. I don't know how loud or quiet GFW is. Select the resolution. No, just please launch it in the same resolution every time. Thank you. All right. You're gonna see this screen up a lot today, aren't you? Oh dear. All right.
Yeah.
We have Balisman's one coming up now. The person who basically organized this entire thing. Hi. Hello. Oh, you are very quiet. Let me.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can hear you. Now I can hear you. Hello.
Thank you.
Let me get this started, and then I will read the comment. All right, cool. Run base, replay blocker off, and the comment for this is I wake up to see my score beat by Oscar. So in 11 hours from the score, I brutally beat him live on call too. Oh no. Oscar gets to see his run get demolished live on call here. Oh my god, that's brutal.
Yeah, I got mogged.
How did I get a run like this so quickly? What? And then, yeah, small ones, bigger vision. I've organized a bunch of places with the extra score run and the TRs at the same time. Prepare to see a lot of super big runs. I hope this gets more people interested in extra scoring, even if you're a casual player. All right, anything you want to say before I start the replay here? Or are we good to go?
No, I think.
All right.
I think I'll stay on for this replay.
Alright, the main point of this category is to just get as much pivot as possible. You get that doing hypers, shooting during hypers, and bullet cancels. So I'm actually gonna wait a bit for the first hyper because this is not worth milking. So we have to just get to the later part.
Yeah, the auto shots would do a hyper here on the bacteria, but the non-auto shots don't do it because it just isn't worth it.
Yeah, I do pretty hate late hyper just to there's a lot of bullets and just to get a bit of cooldown pip here. 4 or 5,000, that's not like the best, but I take whatever because
Alright.
then this is where we start milking orders. This is a pretty dense spell. You just wanna time it down. I also like try to not touch the boss because that drains the hyper faster.
Yeah, you only want to shoot her when the autos are touching her because it like doesn't stack the drain of the hypers if you're like shooting her and having the autos touch her at the same time.
So yeah, so when I'm touching, I'm shooting. So this is stack the drain and then wait for a bit of an extra cancel at the end.
Yeah, the auto hypers on like non-auto shots with only 3 tokens are like super short.
It was on that important, but it's still like something you want to think about maximizing. If it's,
Yeah,
it's
you
just
can,
a
like, you
cap,
can, like, try and
I
kill
didn't
that.
mean to collect that, but and then yeah.
Okay.
A little bit sus.
Did you do that? Anyway, we get a neutral hyper because they last pretty long, and this is just for the shootdown period, and it's actually like the most worth it thing here, just to get rid of the fish.
What's our plan with the special token?
There's gonna be a hyper coming up on the next yin yangs, and then when that ends, he's gonna bomb and then dupe the special token.
a 5 auto on this like huge section, and then when that ends, we'll try to duplicate the special token.
Yeah, it's good to kind of look for the fish in advance. Because you
I
want
want
to
to
eat as
target
many fish there,
as possible. I only got
instead
one
of like
piece, which
the
I
beast
guess
tokens.
is acceptable for me. And when this hyper ends, I will get the reward again. This is required because I need like every single life piece for like the 6 lives in total. If I miss one, I lose like a whole life basically, and that's really bad.
Oh, is the token routing like really strict? Like you really need every single life piece, else you like don't get the final life?
Yeah, you cannot miss any of them.
Ooh.
Yeah, not miss any.
And well, Reimu doesn't have the issue on like the yin-yang spam right before the boss part with some other shots. You might miss the life piece token just because your shots don't happen to like kill the yin-yang, because the yin-yang can spawn high up. The one that has the life token in it, so it's kind of RNG, but Reimu doesn't have that problem because the bomb just kills all the yin-yangs.
Looked like you ate a token, a wolf token there while going down. Is that right?
That was not intentional. I wanted to just collect all of the fish. I think that's my tokens for this spell, the next spell. It's pretty huge. The SMC.
Yeah, you would want to have as many auto tokens on screen like for this spell, because this is a really big milk. And you want to kind of activate your next hyper as soon as possible after the previous one ends. So having as many tokens as possible here is really what you would want. So you can see he just immediately bombs when the hyper ends because you want to get the next one going as soon as possible. But, oh, well that's not really what you'd want. I guess it's fine.
Suicide there because I wanted to go for the paint pocket, which was about to leave. Yeah, I also save like boss touches so I don't drain the hyper faster again. So more mindful optimization. Anyway, I want to get as many of these blue waves as possible.
Yeah, the blue waves give an insane amount of piv. You'd want to get as much of the red as possible as well, but sometimes you kind of just have to sacrifice the red in order to get more blue in case you like run out of tokens or your hyper's about to end.
This suicide for 5? Yeah, okay. And then I get a Eagle Hyper after this. And,
Isn't she
oh yeah, this one is, it doesn't have a movement limit, so it can go anywhere at once, and including the top, where it can just crush you, which it almost happens here. Yeah, the main source of score from Nons is the headset. With an auto hyper first, and yeah, just Eagle hypers are pretty good for the shoot down tip as well. It's like an alternative to the neutral hyper, which kind of does this same purpose, just shoot down tip. And this is a huge hand, so I want to time it. And this should be like 11,000, so that's 10,000.
Yeah, and basically all of these nons are kind of like the same thing where, well, he's not doing the headset here, but you kind of just collect a bunch of tokens and then bomb or die whenever you need to go in and out of the headset, because you can't just do it without dying or bombing.
So that previous line, it was not worth it to do any hypers because it's like not dense. But the next two patterns, we will see some.
Yeah, the next two nons are more dense than the second and third one, so it just makes sense to skip the hyper on that previous non.
I want to go for 5 orders because like the most efficient like order to time, right? If you go 3, it's just wasting time because they run out so quickly. These tokens are pretty synced, so after this I should get. Oh, never mind. Okay. It's okay because with 2 bombs, oh, that's not good. I wanted to go for all Eagles again because I'm hyper efficient. I had to get I grab the fish. I think I will grab the fish token and suicide to make a neutral hyper because I can just die here. Yep. Just make a neutral hyper for the shutdown piv and the 2 tokens. Bomb for safety because I mean the spell bonuses are not worth that much. So I can afford to kill them, honestly. Again, okay.
Kind of timing this down for a long time.
I'm waiting for an order to be on screen so I can go into the... What am I doing? Okay. So I can go into the next non with just 5 order instantly. Like, guaranteed.
Oh, that was a nice
5 order.
Is there a chance of tokens running into you if Saki moves low enough?
Yes, and it was really annoying. You can't do anything about it, really.
Yeah,
ReimuEagle is nice because you can
so I
shoot
can
them
end
on
this
down.
non
Like,
without
that's
having to
it.
time it out completely and also
Yeah,
get
because
a
you would
little
want to
bit of
shoot.
cancel.
You would want to shoot all the nons down for the cancel because if you time it out, you don't get any green items from the cancel.
But it's a small thing. I don't really think about it that much. Go for a 5 order here. Yeah, I think I plan 2 5 orders and then collect the fish after.
Yeah,
This
this is
non
a
free
very
you
big-
guys want every the time. 2 5 orders at best. I
Yeah, first
accidentally
get a
collected
bomb,
that fish,
bomb
but
token.
that's okay. I should get the bomb so I can bomb out. But, yeah. Then I can suicide for the 5 order. This. So that life piece, it's fading right now, and it would be a shame
No way.
if it
Oh, wait,
ran
no.
away.
Do you actually miss the life piece here?
Yeah, it's gone now.
Well, I mean,
I missed the whole life. It's
Yeah.
an unfortunate situation.
that's silly.
But I couldn't collect it in time.
but yeah, the thing is though, like, for non-auto, it's a lot less bad to miss the life because the tokens that you get from the suicide are a lot less useful because it's just the eagle tokens compared to what, like, the auto tokens that you would get with auto shots. But I guess
Useful,
that,
but
I guess that means you
still,
just
like,
miss a hyper on the
helpful.
final then, or like an extra
A little
hyper.
misdirect there to get more lasers on screen to extra cancel at the end. And this is a skip because, well, it's not worth again. Like the non-3. Because we want to save these tokens for the real juicy part, which is non-8. I actually go in the corner just to misdirect that one steal directly on her. It works like this, I don't know why, but it helps to do that. Okay, anyway, now we're gonna see 2 5 orders on this. Maybe even a 3rd hyper, I'm not sure, but it should be milk. This is the biggest non of all of them. I do it 3, so next could be a 5 or 4 hits. there's enough time where before it still covers the whole non. I think I suicide just for this 5. Okay, I'm struggling, okay. Get this last 5 just to finish off. Would have been better if the suicide was quicker, but oh well. This is pretty scary. I can't die anymore, and yeah. Want to set up the autos, I guess. So
yeah, and I always try to get
I need every single one, by the way.
Push tokens first as well, just so they don't run away.
Okay. Make sure I get the oldest ones. I think I went for a 3 order just for safety in case I like collect a bad one doing the center. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna stand in the center, wait for the wave to like almost hit, the next wave to spawn, and then use a bomb. Kill every single one.
Cinema.
So what this does is it gets all of the cancel from the first bullets from the first wave, and then also boosts the second wave because the kill count increases and it makes the outdoing super dense. Get everything here and then go the next wave, which is more dense because I killed the inside wave when the outside wave spawned. Repeat this 3 times, I think.
This spell is so nice with Reimu, or at least with ReimuEagle and ReimuWolf, you just bomb and they just sit in the middle. And then you do the same thing here, just at the last second you bomb, so they shoot all the bullets and then the spell ending turns them all into green. Oh well, most of them, because it bullet caps, but you know.
And I have absolutely nothing here, so this is just a capture after I get the auto. But shoot down pip, this is the best option for shoot down pip.
Yeah, so if he had the extra life here, he could kill himself one time to get 2 extra tokens from the suicide to do an extra hyper, but we can't do that now.
And then another hyper, which just a slight bit more shoot down pip. But unfortunately, I don't get that life.
This would be 1.9 with the extra suicide, wouldn't it? I feel like it would.
I think kill, hopefully.
Big score?
Nice.
Yep.
Wily Beast? Okay, audio is just gone apparently if you fast forward in this part. Cool. Nice game.
The bonus is pretty tiny, it's only 7 million, but it's just basically a bonus, but yeah. So this score is the biggest non-auto score right now. It could be even better, but...
So when's the clapback, Oscar?
Maybe after the LoLK extra match in TWC, because then I can just play this.
Oh yeah, that one's coming up too. Speaking of that, by the way, I don't want to make promises, but I will say the scheduling process has started and it's moving along really, really quickly. I'm not gonna make promises, but there may be a TWC schedule this weekend. maybe. It still has to go like through approval, but things are moving really, really fast. Like it's actually crazy, like how fast it's going. So that's pretty cool. Imagine actually having a working TWC schedule actually like a couple of weeks before the event instead of like 1 week before the event.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, next run. Yeah, we would have guessed extra scoring.
Wow.
Big surprise. You know, I would have expected you to submit DDC, Balisman.
I got someone else on that.
He's too busy with Arc, man.
Alright, let me pause that and comment for this run. If I can find it. Anna's in the waiting room, by the way, so I will... hello, Anna. I will drag you up and I will get out of the call once I start this. I will hide myself, so we only have 4 people on stream, on like the display. Comment for this is... Alright. it's just a linked run comment. Alright, anything you guys want to say before we start this?
Is there a video ninja today?
I can send you one, but I can just catch you from Discord as well. It's all good, no worries.
No, I mean like the other screen share.
Oh, the other screen share. Oh, you mean like low bitrate one? I can set one up. Is both screen share and thing to high bitrate for you?
Wait, Discord is high bitrate.
It is 720.
Okay,
we'll figure it out. If you have trouble switching,
I'll just watch whichever is the higher bitrate one.
Yeah, the higher bitrate one is in the channel. Alright. Enjoy.
In the channel. Do you mean it's on Discord or
I'll ping you with it. I'll ping you with it. Alright, enjoy.
Oh, I see. I see the.
We're starting to run, Anna.
Objective of this academy is to cancel as many bullets to convert them into as many power items as possible, take them into PIV, and mainly power items. That's the important part of the score. Also, they'll also be getting a lot of 2.0s because of the sheer number of items they generate.
Yeah. And unlike in main game where Sakia B's like gives her like just wins out, no, MarisaB is just the unquestioned king because this category in main game also does have like an emphasis on SCB, but nowhere near the extent of this category, where it's like you fail a spell at like a single spell at top level, that's just instant reset.
While getting a bit of bonuses is only a small loss. Well, losses in the category is like they're small, but they kind of add up. So that they should have suicided, but they missed it. That's fine because the route that I told them, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really change anything to this full potential.
Another thing of note, unlike all other extra mid-bosses, this mid-boss is actually like synced to the stage music, so you really want to kill this quickly.
At a certain time actually, because you're not going to get the really early red popcorn. You want to basically be placed in the second red popcorn.
Yeah, you just missed like a few of the poverty yin-yangs. After the mid-boss if it's slower, so it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, I mean it is something to optimize.
Yeah.
These are just caps that are 20 million, more than 50 million spell card bonuses, so you don't want to miss a single one.
Yeah. Like, I actually forget, what is the lowest SCB in this category? I'd imagine it's
20 million if you're kind of unlucky.
No, I mean on which spell?
L5 usually has a hit because of the non-before, with the bomb leaking in.
Spell 5, that is Dended Daiko.
You're not supposed to die.
Just to restock on bombs here.
Yeah.
And yeah, this section gives a ton of score because there's just so many bullets that those
Yeah.
is frustrating, and you would want to absolutely make sure that the bomb gets as many of them as possible.
Since they get like so many 2.0s, they can afford to die to restock bombs. The last chapter already,
Yeah.
pretty short
And it's
stage,
like-
honestly.
Not only can you afford to die to restock bombs, you can also afford to die to reduce your own bomb's damage, which is something
We'll
we'll
see
be
that
seeing.
on Rifle soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Missed a few fairies there, but it doesn't lose that much.
pretty decent pace. Like, so they want to bomb low because they don't want to do too much damage, but they want the maximum amount of time overlap. So this is like the best way to do it. To bomb low, each bomb does a bit of overlap and a small amount of damage.
Yeah.
Ideally, you want to time out everything, like just have the timer go to near 0 when it dies. And they're going to wait until the bomb overlaps right to suicide because that saves the bomb damage.
Yeah. So a mechanic that a lot of people like that's pretty obscure is like if there's a non-shot source of damage that would hurt a boss, like your bomb or a freeze, you can actually manually reduce the damage that it deals by like dying when that's about to hit the boss. I mean, obviously you normally can't do that during a bomb, but for MarisaB specifically, you can because the bomb lasts so long that your iframes just end halfway through.
Yeah, the spell bonus was quite low on spell one, by the way. He played it quite safe.
You always see a suicide on every single bomb because the HP save is worth it for this non, and you'll see it on non because there's so many bullets. You want more HP, more overlap.
I'm more used to like doing this with releases in Hidden Star, where like Summer just does so much damage that you have to just tune yourself in order to not kill the boss in 2.
Kinda lost some damage there too, because she was anyway. And yeah, it's because the spell bonuses are just so big in this stage that even if you take like a few seconds longer than usual to kill her, you can lose quite a bit of score just because of that. You really would want to kill her
Recently
as fast
calculated,
as
it's
possible.
400,000 per second, so it's like a decent chunk if you take a while.
Yeah, and it definitely like adds up with all the spell cards if you take slightly longer on all of them.
The mod is like kind of advanced, but not a lot of bullets. But you want to have a certain bomb timing, so you like cancel the wave before it disappears like that. This is the speed kill. You go down the middle. I think this is like the safest way to do the spell, even though it looks scary.
Yeah, bad Raiko movement. She's left 3 times. Wow.
This is the same as another one. That suicide twice because I guess they need the bombs, but because also you want to exit every non with at least one bomb, so you get the
Yeah.
you can
Another thing.
inflate the next bonus basically.
yeah, like another thing that we haven't mentioned is like, obviously you use the bomb to fabricate 2.0s out of nothing, but you also use it to convert like the existing bonus into a 2.0, which like the bonus you'd normally get like a 1.2 from Reimu, right? Or
Oh yeah, what happened there, by the way? What was that, like,
1.6.
he just got some random 0.5 and 1.6. What was that? Is it related to the item storage thing, or is it just DD being weird?
No. That's because he was the set of items, he picked up the set of items, and then there's no more items, so the clock ends, and that he claims the bonus, so it can count more.
Also, yeah, this is horrible RNG, so she's just following the bomb.
Yeah.
And you would not want her to take any damage from the bomb.
Yeah, I
On like
believe
these
that
early bombs, because the more HP she has at the end of this run, that means you could like put a bomb directly on top of her to cancel both the spawners at the same time. But if she takes a ton of damage beforehand, you just can't do that, which is, she's kind of trolling right now.
Yeah. Oh god, that is really unfortunate movement. Okay,
Yeah, this is the gambling non-spell in this stage.
Yeah. Every extra stage gotta have one.
And
yeah, this is like the only real case where we can see that the bomb kind of bleeds into the spell, and while the bomb is still active in the spell just takes no damage. So unfortunately this takes a bit longer, but it's just worth it to use the bomb anyway, because the score gain from the bomb is just so much more than the spell card bonus loss.
like super high, this is kind of scary. Okay, it's fine now.
Low 20 mil, yep.
Yeah, and then another QED non.
Same thing as Mon 3. You want to time your bomb in a certain way so that it the suicide was early, but that you cancel the last wave right before it disappears.
Why did he shoot her for like half a second? Maybe he just accidentally pressed Z. Because you like wouldn't ever want to shoot on these non-spells, because you would want the bomb to do all the damage.
As much overlap as possible. So.
Yeah.
And now you shoot it. So like the survival gets kind of tough. Spell 6 onwards.
Yeah, all these spells are kind of scary that are coming up now.
Non 7, this is like the big one because there's so many bullets. So that's suiciding every single bomb again. This is like 4 even more than on 2 or on 5.
Yeah, the HP is just so valuable on this.
Oh no!
Oh, that's
nice
bad,
movement, Reiko.
It should be fine.
But it's like, as long as she doesn't move away while the bomb would be overlapping with her, it's not that bad. Like if she goes to the side before the bomb is high on screen, it's not really that big of a loss.
You want to time it so it runs out at the same time as the timer.
This feels like fun in survival, but I've heard it is horrendous in scoring.
There's no difference, but okay. It's a pretty big killer. Oh, he's too high up.
Yeah. Okay, and from here, this is where you actually start caring about your resources, because this is the last opportunity to get lives. So
That's none.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you absolutely want to end the run with max lives and as many bombs as you can, because they are quite big in the clear bonus.
Lives are 40 and bombs are 4. More importantly, we want the max lives, but
yeah,
bombs are...
So what's the clear bonus max lives?
320 plus, like as in from live
1 with the bomb? I haven't calculated this in a while, but I don't remember the number. This is going to end with 3 bombs, just like pretty good. It's just 12
that is
millimeters
possible, by the way.
the bombs.
I believe next piece in the cycle is a bomb. Oh god! Yeah. Or no, next piece in the cycle is a life, because we dropped a bomb piece earlier.
Doesn't matter what they get because the life pieces get converted into bombs anyways.
Yeah.
And you get 4 cycles normally.
Yeah.
He's not grazing
so
this.
it's
Oh no.
Static survival. So.
Yeah, grazing this is like the single least reward to hugest risk ever.
But it's so
It's like,
funny
this
though.
doesn't even drop items.
But the final
Final
does.
spell does drop items, but it's worth so little that like the extra pivot is not gonna add up so much.
Probably like
It's less
30
than
score
one
per one
power.
graze. Come on, you have to get that.
I agree. Urmaxing is my job.
I think I've died at least once on PB pace to like dancing around on this spell trying to get as much graze as possible.
Nice.
Absolutely worth it.
So I
Yeah.
have a confession, I have never capped this without like the Seki A slowdown. Like this overlap between the rests is just yeah, I dunno.
Pretty deterministic, and you can like the way to do this is you make like a slice of empty space, and then you can move up through the lane, and they go in a rectangle fashion like that. And it
You
should
can
be fine.
basically do it the same way every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't-
Alright.
This is the final spell. It's pure dodging. There's nothing that can help you other than just dodge.
Is Taprus at a level where a bomb on this is like not an dead run?
Well, I mean, at this
Depends on the
level, it's just
goal.
such a massive loss because you're like forfeiting the 20 million spell bonus and the 4 million from the bomb, so he would not bomb this if he's going for PB.
Needs the spell card on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, Jesus.
Then push
That-
away.
Yeah, this last phase gets quite crazy.
That wasn't even last phase. No, it's this.
Yeah,
Are
no,
the notes? Are
Push away. Oh no.
No, the notes are aimed.
STB.
Not to aim with the around, but it's a pretty scary spell.
No, I mean the notes, not the rests.
Yeah, the notes are aimed at you and the rest are aimed around you.
Ah.
So it's kind of annoying when both of them come at the same time. One is aimed at you and one is aimed around you, so it's just this kind of annoying
Yeah.
Oh shit.
wall
That's
formation.
super big. Nice.
Yeah, that is
Final
super
score
big.
1.2. That's a super big. Yeah. It's pretty huge, and he got this relatively quickly too. I think.
Yeah, he was going for 1.2,
big
but he
is
got
just-
1214, which is quite a nice
I
like
thought
step
Super
up.
Big was 1.25.
No.
Ah.
He got one. The world record is 1.26.
Yeah, there are exactly two 1.25 scores in the world, like two people who have 1.25, so
Me and Marisa.
it would be kind of a bit much.
All right, let me unhide myself on the display here because I'm talking for a bit here. We have, for a very temporary time, we're gonna have 6 people on the call. Hello,
Oh,
Altair.
let's go.
Yo,
Save us,
Hello.
Altair.
Actually, I don't think I've ever heard Altair's voice now that I think about it.
Oh,
Damn.
I have never commentated.
Hello. Alright, we
First
have
time.
SA coming up. What?
say extra.
Yeah, you would think Gastari. Actually, Gastari said that she might be pop. Hold on, you know what? Let me ping. Nah, she's offline. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Maybe we get Gastari on Friday. Who knows?
Huge.
I closed my TH grab folder. Whoops. There you go. SA, come here. Oh, it's tiny SA on my end at least. You get big SA. I get tiny SA. Alright.
Small animes.
There you go. Alright, let me get this started. Unhide the replay blocker. And the comment for this is if I'm on the correct schedule tab. Slop bigger. Nice.
We get the
Nice.
we're slightly spoiled, but that's okay.
Alright, enjoy the run.
What is
We're
bigger?
missing
Is
the
it
hardest part of the
1.05?
fun, man.
The blocker's still
We
up,
play
bro.
Shit, no. Okay.
Yeah, we have to
Yeah.
restart. We have to restart the open list too hard. We have to see
Replay,
it.
it's not gonna. Okay, wait. God damn it! Just
God damn it!
I just wanted to make sure this doesn't like dump me back on the title screen. All right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Bigger is 1.05, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, fine.
So the main thing with this category is going to be graze.
Yeah.
That's
But more
like
importantly, this is a no-miss category. You die at all, the run is instantly dead. Not only, and that's for several reasons. First is dying resets your faith, which is a huge part of clear bonus. Secondly, if you die on a boss pattern, you're effectively losing 2 lives because there are exactly enough life pieces in this stage to get 6 lives.
yeah, and we're gonna see some bombs here
here.
where you like you kind of greed the movement here before you bomb, so you can get as much grace from the rice.
Yeah.
And then,
we
this
have
section. Yeah,
Okay,
this
we're
section's
doing
like
this
kind of
safe.
infamous. It's like pretty hard. This is a safer strat because you can do it all the way up in the cloud, but it's like really precise. Graze is worth a lot here, but we're gonna play it safe because that's like just really, really hard.
The faith is also worth a lot because remember, every single faith item you get is multiplied by 1,000 in the clear bonus. So yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, all the
Every
faith
faith
is
item
kind of
is
just
worth
assume that you get all of it because you
100,000
like wouldn't miss any enemy kills, but like the graze is the main focus because you just assume that every enemy is killed.
okay. We're doing the first round of laser surfing and we aren't doing any further ones.
Yeah, it
Doing
gets
the
really
easy one
tricky
at the
to
bottom.
manage the lasers. Like after the first wave. Oh, we actually do low surfs here. Okay, so this is
Yeah.
pretty doable. It's like it's not as hard as the high surf. You just have to kind of like find that lane and like take it down. But it is still kind of risky. There's like rice on the left when you exit, and they can like kind of snipe you.
Would you believe that before TWC 2022, this was the iconic strat for this category? Not the Koishi spins, but this.
This is a pretty cool spell. And then here we're
Yeah.
gonna see a bomb.
Now
This
the
is
bomb
for,
is-
yeah, there's a lot of grays here. And then you kind of want to like survive this. You have 2 options here. You can either like time it all the way down, or you can just like shoot it until she's like kind of low and then bomb to like kill the spell. And you're gonna want to bomb like out of this spell because you need a line for the next spell.
Yeah, because if you have the bomb kill her, you can already start setting up for the next spell like ahead of time, which is just nicer than using the
Yeah.
bomb early on and then just shooting her down and then going to the top of the screen to do the alignment. It's just better to
Yeah,
pull out the
and-
bomb.
Normally, well, the safe spot is like pretty lenient to stay in. We want to get 25 grays per wave, which is very tight, especially as Reimu. To not only get 25 grays per wave, but be in a position where your shot can hit her.
Yeah, so there's a bomb, and we're gonna touch the corner there, and we actually set up our position here exactly to the pixel, so that
Yeah.
we can get 25
Right.
grays here, and we're just gonna
25
stall this out.
and the
This
main
is
shot
this is
is
the
the
biggest pattern in the run. This gives like a huge chunk of the grays.
Yeah, every time she fires, that's 25 grays. If a bullet rebounds off the stage, off the edge and somehow comes close to us, that doesn't give anything because we've already grazed it.
Yeah, we can graze everything on this pattern. It's like 3.9k, which is like a ton. Was that like 80 million or something? I'm not sure. Graze is like 100 grays here is like a little less than 2 million, so it's a lot in this category.
Once a time bound, as close to 0 as possible, I think. This rectangle just to get a bit of glazed and a kill.
This looks so terrifying, but yeah, no, I can see how this is 100% consistent. The weird thing is, like, the thing I'm scared about on that is, like, a fairy colliding with your hitbox and killing you, not a bullet.
And yeah, the bomb there is purely just to collect the items. Because it would be really hard to get them otherwise.
Use this for raise these fairies. We can kind of like greed this top movement right here. And it's like safe. And then here we're gonna kill 2 fairies, and then I think, okay, we're not gonna bomb immediately here. As soon as you get the power, you can bomb, but there's kind of like some personal preference on how you do this section. I guess we're killing a few more fairies, and then you cannot kill too many fairies with a bomb here because it will item cap. So I think that was just barely safe.
Wait, really? There's an item cap in this?
Oh yeah.
Like, the item cap is that low?
I think it was only 4 fairies. Like, if you kill 5, it caps. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's...
That's wild.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's the Koshka.
Yeah. So this spell... oh, go ahead.
Yeah, there's a graze on the spell. Another thing, Oishi's spell bonus is actually, like, relatively high. I say relatively. It's only 11 million starting, but... Yeah.
Yeah, so what you're gonna do on the spell is like, you can see we're kind of going up in that diamond because we can get some grays there without sacrificing SCV. So it's kind of just like a little bonus thing. And then this no
spin.
Yeah, so you can spin this. It's very difficult. I would not see anyone doing this for below like super big level scoring. It's like probably one of the hardest things in the run. But you can still get quite a bit from this actually, just from like kind of doing it down here.
Yeah. So the spin is what I would consider to be the iconic strat of this category. There's 4 of these nons. The easiest one to spin is the 3rd one, I've been told.
We're gonna do that.
Yeah, we'll get to that probably. This movement, so basically, what makes this the hardest spin is that like Oishi moves very harshly. Like she will move like super far in one direction, and you have to like know how to adapt to that.
Yeah, I don't think you can actually get hard walled on that non, but it's still just reacting is hard because like not only do you have to react, you have to stay in the spin while reacting, and then get back close to her again.
This pattern, like, you can go up if you're, like, super greedy. You can get, like, a little more graze if you, like, move up and down so you graze those kunai, like, before they despawn.
I think I did that for my super big fam.
No, it's non 5 that's the easy one, right? I'm stupid. Yeah. Like, I mistook non 3 and non 5. Non 5 is a rice one.
Yeah. So this gives a lot for a bomb. If you were spinning this, it can wall, so like, or it can like basically wall, so you would bomb anyway here if you were spinning it. But you would like save them for when it's like, for when you get walled, then you would bomb.
The normal strategy that I do is you spin, and then when you get walled, you just bomb. So you get the glaze from spinning plus the safety of those bombs.
And this is like pretty tricky even at the bottom, I think, because these jelly beans are like pretty huge. You can just get clipped if you're not like super paying attention.
7 pixel wide. Alright. Another thing we have to keep in mind is power management, because we want to clear with full power, because I believe it's 8 mil per bomb remaining in clear bonus for 32 total.
This is just a capture. There's like, I don't think anyone like consciously grazes on this kind of spell. It's like nothing.
Yeah, you'd get like 2 extra grazed on like wiggling side to side in the lanes or something.
So for this non, it's kind of like a remix of non 1, but because we're not greeting this, because like it's kind of scary and it doesn't give that much, we're actually leading her to the right, because it despawns some of the bullets. So that's the opposite of like when on non 1 we let it to the left, because that gives you more bullets, but it's like easier to manage. So we kind of do them like opposite ways in this kind of run. capture here.
Yeah, you just can't do anything on this spell. There's just no bullets.
On 5, they're just gonna bomb right away and time this out. Oh, this is 0 power, okay.
I don't
So
know.
they're getting all
Yeah.
the way
We're not.
here.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah,
close to
so that's the last bomb we're gonna see for the run then. Because, yeah.
You barely get. We should barely get 4 power at the end on this route. So if you were
Yeah, you
spinning
enter-
this right, this does not like her Koishi's movement is like much softer, so it doesn't like it's not as hard to like manage, but the lanes are much tighter, and I feel like the actual tapping rhythm on this is like very strenuous.
And yeah, by the way, because this is SA and the life piece requirement, or like the life piece route is extremely strict, you have to shoot down every non-spell, you can't time these down, or like time these out, but since he's just doing it at the bottom, it's not that bad.
Okay, polygraph graze. So, a mechanic you wouldn't know about unless you actually search for it is staying close to the lasers will cause that laser to spawn bullets on every frame, probably like as an anti-cheat so that you couldn't just phase through the laser. But it also means that if you're close to it, you can graze more. And this applies like near the beginning and the end when you're close to like multiple lasers. So yeah, this spell is a very high risk, high reward, and we're
This was
gonna
kind of
reach stream
freestyle.
once and then
Like
Yeah.
you can do
You
this in a
definitely could
much
have raised it a lot more.
yeah. There's like
Yeah,
a much
you-
more strict route for that, but you can kind of freestyle it and like you still
Yeah.
get the capture, so like you don't really care that much.
Yeah, because the thing is
Yeah.
about Grace that there's just like so many of the items in the stage have already been collected, so Grace just really is not worth that much at all anymore.
yeah. And graze isn't worth anything in clear bonus. Like the only factors are your faith, your resources.
Yeah, it's only
I mean,
just
there's
for like the
no-
few item
Yeah,
drops
wait.
drops from spells that's still left.
I love jelly beans.
Pretty poverty because there's not a lot of
Like,
Yeah,
why did
it's
we
because-
time that down? Actually, come to think of it, like we didn't even graze it, right? We got nothing from
We didn't even
You
do
got
that,
like
but
50
yeah.
grays or something.
Calming their nerves
He
before
needs
this.
it, man, he needs it.
Because this is like actually really hard. Fortunately, entering at 0 power doesn't mean shit because this is coded as a timeout internally.
Yeah.
Yeah, the nice thing is that the
so-
spell bonus does not decrease. You could even time out if you wanted to, but like, why would
Actually,
you?
you
missed
can't
out.
because you
From
need the
timing it
piece.
out,
This actually
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
give the life
true,
piece
true,
if you
yeah.
time it out for some
That's
reason.
funny.
It's weird because it's like it behaves as a timeout, but yeah. Oh,
and then
Okay.
curtains. You
Wonder
can
if he's
do
gonna time
very
this down
funny
too.
shit on these nons. We aren't going to because we don't have bombs.
bro times this down. That's gonna be so funny.
Okay, good. it looks like he was gonna because he,
Okay,
he
so
stopped
that's,
shooting it
like,
for a minute, or
Really
like a
nothing.
second.
That is
This-
like the most nothing thing in this whole fight.
This spell is really hard in my opinion because like these embers have such long tails that if you just end up in the wrong spot, like you can kind of get walled unless you see the situation like really far in advance. But what we're kind of doing here is like moving Koichi so that she shoots the
Yeah.
two straight down and like kind of apart from each other, right? So that there's always like some space that we can move to.
The timer on that spell seriously like 100 seconds. How long? I haven't looked at that before. That's funny.
No, I thought it was genetics that has an absurdly long timer. Like it's 120, right?
I don't know. I'm just used
Or
to thinking that
105?
LoLK
for
is 80
genetics?
seconds spell. Like timers are long, but I guess they're not as long as this one. Or this stage's spell
I
timer.
like how we're timing this down. This is like
No way, dude.
He needs it, dude. He needs it.
this is a little better. This is, you know,
There's like
it's
two
a
whole
few
sets of
hundred,
items
right?
left.
Cerberus has a timer of 180. Yeah, but to compensate, it doesn't advance phases if you... Like, Cerberus just doesn't have a timeout phase. There's no anti-cheese on that.
And then I think we're gonna see the gap here, probably.
No.
Okay.
No.
It's like no gap. So
Yeah,
ReimuA
has a nice
like,
back
damage it
here,
better.
but we didn't see it.
But yeah, we want to kill this kind of just as quickly as possible. This might last a little longer than we want here because we look like we missed some damage there. But
The timer is so long on this that a few extra seconds doesn't actually put that big of a dent in your SCB.
yeah,
To kill here, or it will take way longer. Which we do. Okay.
that was fine actually.
Alright.
Now you have to super graze this if you want anything remotely resembling a decent score. It's the only way.
What?
You have to
Super
you have to
graze?
graze every bullet on this.
He's not doing it.
Like normal items. I guess the items have.
No, there's items from this.
Yeah. In some games, timeouts give items and final spells don't, and in some games it's the opposite. So in this game, we get items from this, but we don't get items from final.
No, in the games where the timeouts don't give items, that's actually like explicitly a bug. Because like NewA's timeout, which doesn't give any items, is supposed to drop a full power. Or not a full power, a big power. Same for I
Nice
believe
lane hopping
Mizo's
here.
timeout and Blue Lady show. And Hecadia's timeout.
And then Sub Rose is like, this should be really consistent. Like, this is one of the most consistent Final Souls probably if learned. But it is a bit of a blind killer because these things just kind of move. And if you're not familiar with them, they can just kill you. But that shouldn't be a problem here. So for phase 2, we're starting high here. All you have to do is kind of like drag down with these lanes. And you'll be fine.
It's just really long.
I think P3 is a blind killer. I don't know. I would blind die to
Yeah.
P3 100%.
P3 is the blind killer because it's like you gotta know when to like stop and like when
Yeah.
to go.
They're just
Yeah.
really like long.
It's
The road.
So
Three.
every lane jump here is like routed. Basically, Dario has memorized the sequence because if you do this like wrong, you can kind of just die.
Like, what? You have to memo it? I thought it was just you go every 3 lanes.
There's different
On-
rhythms. I think I do up, down, up, up, down. I've seen people do like up, up, down,
Really?
up,
Yeah,
down,
it's
up,
you
down.
stop every 3 lanes.
And then that was just P4. So GG. And then yeah, the clear bonus is going to be huge in this category.
Yeah,
So-
it's nearly half of our score. It's first off, it's 13
Nice.
million because we cleared stage 7 with 6 lives. Then it's like 230 million from face times 1000. Then it's 240 million from 6 lives, and then 32 from 4 power.
The total clear bonus there is like 519 mil. Yeah.
I actually forget, does MarisaA get extra clear bonus from full
no.
power?
No,
No,
it's
the power gets
divided by
divided by
2. She gets this.
Damn, that would be cool.
That would be kind of cool, yeah.
Alright, and yeah, as explained, bigger is 1.05 in this category.
0.5.
GG.
G.
Yeah, almost world record.
Yes. Yeah, less than
Should have timed
10%
down on
off world
7 for
record.
both equipment.
Yeah, no, this is off like category.
Alright, let me. I should be able to do something like. There we go. There we go. Now I'm in a
Sorry,
corner.
my mic died. Yeah, no, this is one of those moth-like categories where it's just the last extra bit is just so hard to get.
Alright.
In opposite of the Wabak-like categories where, yeah, I have a 2.1 that isn't too far off from 2.3.
Why is LoLK taking so long to open? That's mildly concerning. Okay, we're good. I was gonna say. Get ready for...
Hop out a bit until
Marisa, oh god.
Alright, catch you around, Balisman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
I'm more used to the
4. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, I need to replay hider. I will read the comment on the replay hider screen for this, because a moment of silence for probably the best baseline drop intro in any Touhou song ever, by the way. I love LoLK Extra. It's so good. I'm boosting the game audio for this, you bet I am. Alright, comment for this is...
I don't think there's a comment.
Oh yeah, there's no comment, alright. Let me do that.
Yeah.
I need to like time this somehow, like I need to click this and then, okay.
God, that moment when like Reimu was somehow the most popular how to play or character for this category just because of how stupid some of the Greys are.
Alright, enjoy for 5 seconds the best opening to any extra theme ever. I take no arguments. Good luck.
What are you talking about? This isn't last remote.
We love that.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so LoLK, you Greys, you shoot down to make sure that your Greys actually converts into something.
So we're kind of waiting here to like let the fairies shoot more. We like stop shooting periodically.
Yeah, in this section you just kind of do it. Like you do the Greys. I don't know, man. Like you just do this
so
stuff.
stupid.
It's cool. This is like the only good chapter of the stage.
Oh, we're spinning that. Okay.
Yeah, you could do it below, but it's like, this is just so poverty, it doesn't really matter what you do. But you can see I'm still greeting it for some reason.
Yeah, you don't even need like the life piece from it because there's just a hard cap. You only get exactly enough life pieces for 8 lives and nothing more.
Yeah, you can miss up to 4 chapter bonuses, and this stage is quite lenient.
I like these lasers here. Can you do the chapter bleed thing where you like shoot everything?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We just did.
Oh yeah.
Again, you don't really need that for the chapter bonus, but it's a little bit of extra grace.
Yeah. You basically like, because you get more shoot down on this chapter, right? So you're kind of like smuggling the Greys into a better chapter.
Well, I mean, I think they'd both be like 100%. I think Marisa misses like 1 fairy at the end of this, because she can't kill like the one spawning in for both sides at once at the very end, because the chapter just ends immediately.
And another thing to note is, our piv is so low that it's actually like where this is like the rare instance of LoLK where we're in late game, but the chapter bonus from Grace matters more than the than items. Like, as in, it just gives us more raw score.
Yeah.
We're in piv.
But you would still want to collect all the items, but on some chapters you can't really do that efficiently without sacrificing Grays.
Yeah. Okay. Are we speed killing this?
Yes. The spell bonus on the first 2 mid spells is just worth so much more than timing them down for Grays. But this one we time down fully.
You get all of this.
Yeah. And this is one of the
so much harder than Oscar makes it look. Like, doing this Grays is really, really tricky. Even following it at the right rhythm is hard. Then you have to deal with all these like stray rice things.
We basically like almost double our piv just from this one Grays. We were at like 14.5k before this, and we'll be at way more after this finishes.
And this spell is kind of annoying as Marisa, because if you do not focus on doing damage efficiently, you will not shoot this down, it will just time out, so you kind of have to keep an eye on her health as the thing progresses to make sure that you actually are on pace to shoot her down. That was actually quite low. Sub 9k. That's fine. And yeah, the annoying thing about this chapter is that you would want to POC here, but it's quite hard. But you can see I did manage to get it.
Yeah.
Barely.
And yeah, it is really not worth bombing for item collection on this. Because, like, your items are only worth 30k. That's, like, barely worth more than power items.
Yeah, because Reimu, Marisa, and Sanai just don't use any bombs on the stage because it's just not worth it at all. This is another one of those stages where the clear bonus is just so massive that you really would not want to burn resources unless you have to. And there are like very few spots where it's actually worth it to do so. And this chapter is extremely annoying, by the way, because the lasers are drunk aimed, so if one of them just decides to go ahead of you, you can kind of just die.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could spot that.
I remember, like, isn't this chapter, like, one of the ones that, like, Roby and Borealis were just constantly resetting on in PWC last year?
I don't remember. Maybe they died to the safe spot, like, once or twice. But yeah, I do the safe spot for this kind of fire lining with the wall to the left and then just moving purely on focus to the right till my shot is like aligned with the HUD in a certain way, so I'm in the position.
Yeah, I forget. This is a Cambodia safe spot? No. It would be like Vietnam if you were doing it at the bottom.
I do not know my geography well enough to answer that.
I thought that was like one of those like meme strat names, but it's actually no, like there's actually a globe there, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, you actually just line yourself up with the country.
And yeah, it takes a while for these fairies to actually go up. And you want to kind of edge the HP so that they're just about to die when they reach the top, so you can just shoot them down at the end. Because the next one only comes in when like the previous one dies.
Yeah, is this like the only section, like it's just a stage section where like delaying the kill actually like makes the stage longer? Like,
yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it?
No. TD stage 5 only ends when all the fairies are dead.
Oh
yeah, the end section, yeah, that's true. And don't those like spam fairies come in earlier too if you kill the like fairies before them faster?
Yeah. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
I forget, like, does FW Extra also work that way, where the PC-98 bullets, like, I know that it's like, oh, killing fairies just spawns a new one, but does, like, delaying a fairy kill delay the PC-98 bullets?
I don't know.
I'm assuming we're just gonna NN time down like most of these non.
Yeah.
Not much to do here.
So this first one is kind of stupid because the shutdown percentage is only going to be 50%. So every graze is basically just worth half as much, so it makes it feel kind of like poverty to time down, but it's still worth it. Because like
this is
2k
because
graze.
Like Junko is, for whatever reason, given the same weighting as Acacia in the shootdown percentage.
Junko leaves at the start, so she kind of takes half the shutdown percent with her. It's funny.
Yeah. I mean, hey, at least it's not like non-8 where Zune forgot to add the ETL instruction that gives you chapter bonus. Anyway, this is the thing. You spin 270 degrees and then reverse. No, it's 450 degrees.
Yeah. And this is 100% static, and you can see that I'm kind of quite close to her. Because the closer you are to her on at certain points of the spin, the more of these like outer bullets you can activate to clicky more.
Yeah.
Yeah, this does get fairly consistent.
Yeah. This strat I'm doing now is very consistent. There's also a strat where you kind of like hop between the lanes so you can kind of stay still. If that makes sense, but it's really hard, and I haven't bothered doing it in runs yet. I'll probably do it with Reimu if I try and update her, actually. And yeah, it's very, very long, so you have a lot of time to edge her HP down to like, I don't know if you can really see it, but like her HP bar just has like nothing left, which means that she's like a tiny shot away from...
Yeah, it is quite hard to actually see her HP there.
Yeah. And so these bombs on Moon 2 are new. Because like Marisa has usually been like a no-miss. She's always done the stage no-miss, ideally.
Yeah.
But I found
This
that
is
doing
back
this...
when this is back when extra stage clear bonus was actually worth something.
Like, doing these bombs here gets you a decent amount of grays. It's like 30 million accounting for the PIV you gain as well. And what this means is I'm going to have less bombs in stock when I enter non 5, which means I can just die there. And I don't have to worry about dying with bombs in stock.
Yeah.
So like, this isn't this is not like super optimal if we were to like assume that I would get a perfect non 5, but that's just not reasonable to assume yet, so this is much better.
Yeah.
Like
and
average.
if you're wondering why Oscar is worrying about non-5, stay tuned for that.
Yeah, non-5 is quite something in this stage.
Okay, ooh, we're actually slow grazing the anti-safe spot bullets. I don't even know why that spell has anti-safe spot.
It would be really nice if those bullets didn't exist, by the way, because then the vertical streaming on this would be so much less painful. But yeah, I was gonna ask, like, I know
there's a vertical stream on this. Is that like too hard, or are we not doing that?
It's more RNG. Yeah. If they shoot a bad time when you're doing like restream at the bottom of the screen, you're just like dead. But yeah, because like you would want to stay as close to the lasers as possible because you get slightly more grays that way. But it's kind of scary to greed this. But at least I'm not playing as racing here, so it's like not that bad.
Yeah. And another thing, like, you actually want to cap for multiple reasons. The first is SCB, obviously, which is definitely not worth it. Like timing it down is okay, but there's also the bomb piece, which actually is like more impactful. And you only get the bomb piece if you specifically cap.
Yeah, you absolutely need to shoot everything down in this stage, or at least all the spells.
No, I mean, as in, you can't, like, bomb and still get the bomb piece.
Well, yeah, but... yeah, I guess that's true. I'm just not really considering bombs on spells, because that's just a massive loss anyway.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even thinking about, like, timing out. Because, like, you'd never do that in LoLK anyway. No, it's, like, yeah, you can't bomb. And yeah, the bomb piece is relevant. Because it does add up.
Playing kind of safe on this actually. Yeah, it's a bit low.
Oh, wait. Oh, the bomb piece is only on spells.
Yeah, it's only after spells. So you'll always get a bomb extend after spell 5.
Yeah, I thought it was on nons as well.
This spell, it would be like very slightly better to time this down fully, but I don't care. It's so annoying. It's like a few million extra.
Hello, Junko Non-3 from Lunatic.
And yeah, I don't bother timing this down. I just don't consider it worth the risk. It would of course be optimal to time it down fully, but I just didn't do that for this one.
Okay, and this is like, in my opinion, the second most iconic strat of this category after non-5.
This is such a nice spell. It's kind of like draining to have to do so many like tap inputs really fast. Because this is such a really long spell too, but it's just fun to do.
Yes. The 90-second timer on this for no goddamn reason.
This is also kind of scary to like optimize, because you would want to spin as close to Junko as possible, and you'd also want your taps to be as small as possible to like be grazing as much of the leftover for like the slow jelly beans.
Yeah, because remember, it's not just slow graze we're after, it's incremental graze. Like, you can re-graze bullets after a second. It doesn't give any extra slow graze, but it does add up.
Yeah, it does add up quite a bit on this.
This is pretty much the biggest pattern in the run, right?
No, non-5 is bigger if you do it well. But I don't think I do it. Well, actually, I don't remember what my non 5 is this one. I think it's like, okay.
Alright, and here's non 5. This is why... Yeah, this is the big one, and this is extremely difficult. It is very random based on Hecadia's movement.
And yeah, I still have one bomb left over because it isn't worth to use 4 bombs on non 2. So I have one bomb there just so if I get like pushed down, I don't feel like reading. I can just bomb to burn some of the timer away.
The good thing about the strat here is you don't have to worry about her moving to the bottom of the screen because it doesn't really impact what you do anyway. But like the direction of her movement does affect like how you end a wave.
Yeah, the thing with this is that if she moves down right, your gap will just be like absolutely tiny for exiting like that. For exiting the end of the thing. So you really, really, really do not want her to move down right at all, but it's just bound to happen eventually.
That was close.
And so yeah, the death there is not that bad because I used my bombs on non-2, so I died with 0 bombs in stock. So even though I'm losing 40 million in the clear bonus from the missing life, the extra grays I get from like being able to do that strat for longer, as well as the bombs on non-2 are like more than make up for it.
It's impressive to just graze the rest of that with bombs in stock. Like, yeah, we just go for it.
Yeah.
This is a strat you can do on Bacon spell.
Yeah, all these fireballs are 100% static.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just the same thing over and over again. You do this kind of looping motion on this part because it gets more clicky, and then on the part afterwards you can just look at her name in the top left to know where to be and then just like go down slowly.
Yeah, align yourself under the 3rd star.
Even that 3 power Marisa still manages to kill this in time. It kind of looks like it's gonna be close, but it's a consistent kill if you just do it the same way every time, which you should be doing anyway. There are some terror strats on this spell that I haven't bothered doing because it just doesn't gain that much and it makes it so much harder. You can kind of like grace this like closer to her, but then she starts firing the anti-save spot bullets.
Yeah. Because like, if not for those, like, the bullet clouds spawn so far away from her that you actually would be able to save spot those.
Yeah. And so yeah, got the bomb extend there from the like 5th bomb piece, so that means I have 4 bombs for this non. And I'm gonna chain my bombs together like this in this kind of 2+2 way, so I can like I use the first bomb, then I just sit on top of her with the iframes, and then I kind of wait till my iframes run out and I use the second bomb. Because it kind of ends up working well this way because of the way that the like bullets sync up with the bomb timing. I kind of don't know how to explain it. This is just the best way I found to do this.
Yeah, the way you jump down into these lanes is like really flashy.
Yeah, and then I'm out of bombs now, but it's not worth it to suicide to restock bombs because the Master Spark kind of damages her a lot. So I couldn't really use any more bombs without just killing her early.
Yeah, you would need something like 8,000 extra grays from 1 life for it to be worth.
1 missed 3 bomb should give you at least 8,000 grays, otherwise it's just not worth doing. Actually, I think I did test that if you do the bombs really, really well, it is worth it to suicide that non once and then use remaining bombs on the upcoming non, but you have to do it really, really well, and it's just like not really run feasible, if that makes sense. And this spell is another one where it like would be optimal to time down, but you'd have to greed it quite a lot, and I don't like this spell, so I'm just not going to. I just shoot it down. Because the like rate at which she fires the stars ramps up as the timer goes down. And this non, it's like basically the same as the first yellow non, it's just harder because it's like twice as dense. Or like the bullet clumps are twice as dense. And so what I'm doing here is like I'm not shooting her down immediately, because just in case I do accidentally die, I could then use the bombs to graze this non-spell, but I can't really do that if I've shot her down to like low HP in beforehand, because then the bombs would just end up killing her. And the thing with like Marisa Master Spark and LoLK is that even though the spark kind of cancels all the bullets immediately if you're like standing on top of a boss, you can still get some spawn grays. Like for some reason, I don't really know how it works, but it just does. So you would want all of your Master Sparks on these non-spells to kind of... You would want to be sitting on top of the boss as much as possible because you do get like a decent amount of spawn grays that way. But I didn't die, so I didn't have to like even consider that. It's just a backup.
Yeah, no boy, it's time for everybody's favorite extra spell card.
Yeah.
How consistent does this get? I haven't really looked into this.
I don't really know. I haven't done like a set or anything, but I definitely do die to it sometimes. It's annoying. Well, Marisa is very good though. It does quite fast as her.
Yeah, and like you can leak some damage through the moons blocking her because the explosions are AoE. Alright, now for the non that you really don't care about, you just speed kill this. There's 0 point to grazing this at all, aside from carryover into the next spell.
Yeah, because the shutdown bonus is 0, so like, all you do is get some clicky at the end there, so it carries over into this spell, but you don't care about turning that down or anything like that.
Oh, that's funny.
Are
we not going to corners here? I guess it's better to stay in the middle, yeah.
I like doing it under her if she's like high on the screen, but if she moves down, I might go to the side like this.
Yeah.
Her movement boundary isn't like really that big, but you can still tell when she's moving up or down.
Yeah.
I do like that spell though.
Yeah, and the timeout, oh boy, that you do fancy stuff on this.
Yeah, you would want to spawn graze every single like ring that these triangles spawn in. Because there's a bunch of these like glowy heart bullets that despawn quite quickly. It's like 100 bullets per ring or something like that.
I'm actually curious what like the point of like Zune even adding the glow hearts is.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the stars would kind of kill you anyway. And this strat for the greens, it's not optimal. Like, you could greed this a lot more, but I think it's really, really stupid. And not worth the risk at this point. Like, I still get a decent amount of spawn grazes in before I start doing it safely. But you could do that more aggressively. The way I kind of try and do this is that I can just go to the bottom left corner here as it ends, and the bullets would despawn, like the last clump of bullets would despawn before I have to dodge them, but since I got such nice RNG there, I could just leave early anyway. And here, like the fire rate of the triangles ramps up over time. You'd want to spawn graze as many of them as you can, but here at the left, like in the top left corner, it becomes kind of unreasonable to do it for like a prolonged period of time, so I just kind of stop. And then right as the spell ends, I go to the bottom left corner and try and get a few more spawn grazes in. Like that.
And another time for broken LoLK extra fact number 3. You have to shoot Hikachi down in this, because if you shoot Junko down instead, you get 0 shoot down. Why does it work like this? Who knows?
Yeah.
Really? I had no idea. I thought it was just easier on the left.
Hey,
no, I actually find Junko
it's so much easier to shoot down Junko, but unfortunately it's score optimal to shoot down Hikachi anyway, because the last phase of like her bullets is worth a lot of grays.
Yeah, and oh boy, we're timing this down.
Yep. It's not even that big of a gain, because like the spell bonus, you lose like 5 million as spell card bonus from timing this down, but it's still a gain. So I do go for it.
Yeah. I mean, at least this is probably the easiest extra final to time out. Like, this is kind of a joke.
Honestly, I think this is kind of scary. Well, mainly just to be at the end of a run.
As in, like, I just booted up timeout phase and first try capped it. It's not even hard.
Okay, let's see you do it on world record pace then. Surely there would be no dying. But yeah, the previous world record before this one actually did die to the final.
Oh wow, we're already in timeout
I don't
phase.
bother timing down the actual rage phase, because that's like actually hard. I just kind of graze the bullets and then shoot her down. And then, I don't remember actually if the replay like shows this end part, but you can do this thing where you like kill yourself on Junko. like after the dialogue ends, because the clear bonus is calculated in advance. Yeah, it doesn't show it, but I like rhyme into Junko, and I get like 1,000 score from the death wave, and then like 70 from the point items that I drop when I die. But you can't see it in the replay.
Awesome.
It's great. Nice strat. Oh my god.
Yeah, just in case you need the extra like 1,000 score. You never know.
It doesn't even
down
show
to
up on
that.
the replay. That's awesome. Like ghost score.
That's epic. Oh my god. Alright, I have pinged oh, hello. How are you doing? Let me unfuck the VC display because that got fucked.
What is this display?
Hello. I have myself in like the corner because I'm like going on and off mic because, you know, I'm basically just like running the stream today. Because I know nothing about extra scoring. Except maybe this. I don't know. I guess I could stay on comms for this, maybe a little bit. You know, as little as Kana, you know, as much as Kana has tried to teach me.
I haven't played most of these categories. I just pick them up through osmosis.
Well, hello everyone. Hello TRS, George, Anna, Altair, and Oscar.
You know
Haven't seen
what?
some of you in a while.
You know what I like to say? It's Benny time.
Yeah, I've been bedridden most of the week. I'm not sure what I have. I'm feeling very weak. A lot of heavy,
Get
very
well soon, family.
serious headaches.
Can we get well
And-
soon in chat for Fami? Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, very dizzy all the time. But hey,
I
I'm
forgot.
here.
Can I go into the? You know, just to be safe. I forgot if I can go on there. Here's I have to read the comment again on the title screen because like music desync EoSD XD. Comment is. Oh, it's just notes for the replay thing. Alright, no actual comment there. Cool. Let me get this started and then immediately unhide the replay thing. Alright, cool. We're good.
Okay, so are we going to see full item chapter 1 or not?
Yeah, so the first chapter of this is pretty tricky.
Chapter,
getting every
damn.
item.
LoLK.
Yeah.
No, we're dropping a big B.
You want to loop around
We
and
drop
get
by.
these guys, and like if you loop around like kind of at the wrong time, like the guys on the other side can shoot you, and it's like you have to dodge them. It's kind of weird. Oh, we're seeing the top strat on this. So you can like head sit these fairies and graze them, but usually the strat for this is like go underneath. But I guess Lizard is just going over here, which is I think like the much harder strat. I think you get more from that because it's like faster.
Indeed. Well,
And-
good to see more South Americans scoring Touhou nowadays. I'm here to represent.
Correct.
Hello, Mac Lizard.
Lizard is a great player.
Yeah. He recently picked up scoring. He was a survival player, but as I've been told, some of you guys have been getting up to a lot of scoring shenanigans lately, so he got into that vibe.
And we're gonna use some bombs for graze on these fairies here because they give a lot. That's 1,300. That's pretty good. And we can use the lasers here to actually like farm some tick points from Patchouli. We missed it there. We got a little.
Yeah.
We got a little bit from Patchouli there.
Makes all the
Okay, so here comes the cinema. Here it comes.
Yeah, so this is Silence Lane. This is the biggest pattern in the run by far. This will potentially give like half of the graze in this run. We're gonna use pretty much everything we have here, and you kind of want to like bomb as late as
That's the
possible. You're
timing.
gonna hear these death bombs, yeah, because it's like you really want to bomb late to get the
missed
most
the death
graze.
bomb.
No. You can't death bomb continuously because of EoSD funny.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
And then there you're gonna see that we died with a bomb there. It's actually optimal to just waste that bomb. I don't know why. I think we just
because you
it's
don't
not
have enough
worth it.
time.
You just
Yeah,
get the ridiculous amount of graze at the end. There's just worth it
Yeah,
to die.
like you
so
get
can
more
spawn
from
graze
the
at
end. And then we're gonna.
Do you
graze
just cap this?
This
cap
is a
this as
graze.
well?
Actually, I think Lizard might just cap this.
I think he skips the graze.
Yeah,
No, we're doing it.
this is
Oh,
the
here it
graze.
is.
The graze.
I don't
Oh,
really
we're-
know if that
yeah,
counts as
we're
a
doing
Yeah,
graze.
we just went for a cancel there. That's a pretty good cancel. So you can see how good the cancels are in this game by looking at the yellow bonus at the top. That is not the total score you get from a cancel because you also get much more from the star items, but that number does tell you like how good your cancel was. So it's very useful as a metric.
Anyway, another thing which is which is relevant.
Nice.
Whenever you end a health bar when you're not at full power in this game, the boss will only drop power items. And this is actually a carryover from PC98.
So this book section is very random.
We bumped all of the books with Marby?
Yeah, this is
Yeah, no,
easier
the book
version of
drops
this.
so many items that you have to.
So this section is very random.
Really nice here.
We're gonna miss like some books here, but it's kind of gambling.
Yeah.
You want to get like as many as possible.
Yeah, no, this book section is why MarisaB is the highest scoring shot in this extra. Just being able to consistently grab all of the books is just so huge. When they give like 20
she doesn't really
items
consistently
each.
get all of them because the bomb alone doesn't kill all of them. But yeah, she's by far the best at killing them.
We were kind of using the laser there. If you shoot with MarisaB and then you bomb, your laser stays out and you can like get extra damage in on the books. And Andre Nons are like pretty much grays. The timers are pretty short, so this probably isn't going to be a very long fight.
Yeah, like you can graze all of these, but it's far more important to try and kill her like as she's shooting a ring, so you get the you cancel the entire ring instead of having half of it go off screen by the time the spell starts. You can see that he got a good cancel. He got like the entire ring turned into star items. Because at this point we already have like 6,500 grays, which means that like each individual bullet cancelled is going to be worth a decent amount of score.
Yeah, I don't know the exact number. It's, I believe it's, each graze gives your star items 1/3 of a 10 score.
It's 10 for every 3 grays you have, I believe.
Yeah.
Cranberry Trap is going to be like a few hundred. You lose SCB here, but it's like worth it.
Yeah, the USD SCBs are not that big.
Yeah. SCB in this game is purely based on 2 things. The timer, when you cap the spell, and what stage you're on. And like, just like the timer remaining. So the timeout gives absolutely nothing in this game in comparison to like later games where it gives its full SCB, but no, it's just nothing because you cap the spell at 0 seconds remaining.
And you saw we bombed on Non 2 there. So when you bomb this game, most of the star items you get, oh yeah, the grays on this is very flashy.
This is much harder than it looks, by the way, to not get hit by the laser there. Like, it is very, very easy.
Reading that laser is tricky,
The reason it's harder is because of Bunraku bug, but that's also the reason it gives more grays. So, like, Bunraku bug, as in, like, whenever a laser spawns, it just immediately gains a hitbox in its center.
And then I think
Remember,
we're going to go
see that
for
very
a
easily with the
cancel
hitbox
right here. Yeah,
that was a little bit early.
cancel is worth a lot. It's worth more than the
grades.
3,
1, 2. No, we only get 2.
3.
No,
Isn't
there's 2.
Oh.
We had to go down. We were gonna die.
The reason we suicide on this known spell in particular is because the next spell lets us get back to like full power. And this means that we don't like miss out on any point item drops from the spell, because these clones will drop power. And they will drop power items even if you were at full power, so it just ends up working out like this.
Now getting the optimal cancel from this spell is like very tricky. There's the power cancel, which like it's really hard to manipulate when there's going to be a lot of bullets on screen. And then the shoot down cancel as well is like, these clones can kind of move wherever they want, and you might accidentally kill some clones, and you'll get like less bullets. It's kind of a mess. And you have to dodge the whole. This is like not that easy dodging, by the way.
It's kind of hard to manage it while actually like paying attention to what the clones are doing, and if like one of them is actually like moved behind another one and is taking less damage. There's kind of a lot going on. Oh, that was actually a pretty
nice!
good
1 million from that. That's really good. I guess we're not.
Because you'd want that like blue Mentos ring to be shot just as it dies.
Yeah.
Are we doing top or safe?
This is probably top, like the amount of
We're
strats we've
not-
seen.
We're not doing
We're not
top
going to
now.
do top Kagome.
Not doing top? Damn.
It's so hard. It's like I would feel like you would go for that for like top level runs.
Yeah, because there's like me, Altair, and Mechaliz. We like all kind of played this at the same time, and none of us went for top. It's just too hard.
But that was a really fast Kagome. That was
it
I'm
died
noticing
very
like
fast.
right Lizard is really on top of these speed kills. Like that spell died really quickly.
I mean, people forget that MarisaB's damage is actually like pretty good if you shotgun. All right,
Very good, yeah. Actually, pretty decent.
this is like where we get most of the rest of our grays. I have a confession to make. The spin on this, actually, I find impossible. It gives me anxiety. I can't do it.
Same.
Like, I just have to do the bottom strat.
This is pretty tight, especially with Marisa's movement speed. I find like it's so easy to just overtake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because remember, focused Marisa in this game moves faster than focused Sakia in PCB and IN.
Yeah, this is the fastest focus speed in the series, aside from maybe like I don't know about the PvP games very well.
PvP has a really
no.
fast ones like Zamu, Saki. I think they're
No,
fast,
Zanyu and Saki are like 2.0 focus. No, the really fast one is Sakia in POV, who moves faster than unfocused Yuka. And I'm not even joking on that.
So yeah, we've like basically maxed out Grace now. We only need 150 more.
Yeah.
Because Grace caps at 9999. So then you just focus kind of
Shotgunning
purely on the
Scarbo,
cancels.
very
and
high
the
here. This
SPDs.
is like this
Oh,
is
God.
like super risky play.
Of note, in this game,
Like
What?
Blizzard
Why
just
is he-
got the first
Yeah.
first double rainbow cancel there. Like normally you have to stall that if you don't get enough damage, but he just shotgunned like the whole thing and he just got it first wave. Like that was super risky
yeah.
for like not
Another
that
thing-
much gain.
I forget what I was gonna say.
Kind of dioptric. This is like pretty tricky. Like she shoots in the same pattern, but these bullets are like random. You kind of have to dodge, and we're following her for damage here, because we want a specific cancel timing. So we're
Yeah,
doing
we're
left
canceling
cal.
on there.
Yeah, and that is pretty difficult to do. This non, I guess, gives you the rest of the grays if you don't have max yet.
Oh, right,
You
now I
can type
remember
this
what I was
down.
gonna say. Unlike in PC98, where Grays does absolutely nothing except advance the RNG if you're at max, in this game, if you're at max and you graze a bullet, you still get, like, the tick graze. You still
Yeah,
get tick points
500
for grazing.
points, I think. Alright, good cancel.
But then when we do is like very specific movement to stack up as many bullets as possible during the bomb.
Yeah, so this timeout gives, as was mentioned earlier, basically nothing because EoSD SDB is based on time remaining, which is going to be 0 seconds. So we get basically nothing. So we're going to bomb here instead. And in EoSD, you actually get cancel from spells when you bomb, which is kind of unique, I think. And that can give like one of the best cancels in this fight.
PCBIN as well.
Yeah. Oh. I think the reds are the scariest on this part. Is like they just spawn in and they're like
Yeah.
kind of tight. Like right here. So we want to time our shoot here so that like the lasers are fully active when she reappears, so we can get that damage bug. Beauty will have less HP, and now we can shotgun here for like extra SCB. It's kind of risky because it's already like the fast stirrer part. So we're getting rings like this, and Blizzard is just going.
Oh my god, the greed!
Yeah.
Are we clearing? Are we clearing with this greed?
Yep. This is doable. Don't just hang out the bomb, yeah. Not just like me.
This gets really scary at the end.
This is fine. This is fine now.
Nice.
That was the last dodge, yeah. Nice.
889 on that. That's like one of the highest SCVs I've ever seen on that.
Shoutouts to not delaying the shoot-down kill to get a bigger cancel. Surely no one would ever do that in TWC.
Oh, very well done. Max
Yeah.
Wizard.
Big score.
Fun
Nice.
fact, I actually
Really-
got this same score to the million. I got 626 mil the other day.
Very good to see more South Americans repping scoring. So congratulations, Mac Wizard, the big scoring super player of Venezuela.
Well played.
Good to see you, man. Oh. I'm gonna have to retire for now because I have to go back to bed and rest a little bit. But
Alright,
Take
get,
care, man.
everyone.
get well soon, Fami.
Yeah, I hope I'm good enough to host Sunday, perhaps. So see you all.
Yep.
Alright, oh, hello. Okay. Okay, oh, hi, Famas. How's it going? Hello. I see you light up on Video Ninja, but not on Discord, so the others won't be able to hear you. You might have a Discord problem, Famas.
I know.
Hello.
Oh yeah. By the way, George.
Yeah.
Oh,
Important,
okay.
What's up?
you need TH prac and you need
Oh,
to
Okay, TH perk and what else?
go to F12 menu.
Yep, I am here.
Bugs. Hang on. There. Replay fixing? No, it's Is this?
Does this replay desync? I don't think it desyncs.
No. Pretty much everything in Extra can desync.
The scroll fix is applied automatically, so
I don't.
it should be fine.
What about
Are they just-
spell
isn't-
6 fix?
If this is the newest TH pack, aren't they just applied like automatically? You don't have to select
Yeah,
them.
This is
most
the
of the
newest
only
TH
one
perk, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the only one that's not applied will be the Koishi hat fix, but I don't think that affects this run. So I think we're good.
Yeah. Okay then.
Alright. Okay, let me get the replay hider up again.
Is there like any reason to use Koishi hat in scoring anyway?
Oh, you have no idea.
You have no idea.
I mean, rice makes it superfluous, right?
So like something that was just recently
Hey,
discovered.
Altair, how is your replay named? Because I have two Reimu replays here, and neither of them are named by the runner, so...
Mine is Cinnabar.
Okay, cool, so I want to make sure I play the right replays here. I don't want to this. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm genuinely curious, like, what the use case for Koishi hat is.
Yeah, so that's an excellent transition into the first big explanation of this run, right?
Well, first
So-
of all, let me see if there's a comment for this. It's kind of slop. Oh boy, so many slop runs today. Alright, let me unhide this. Do you need some
course.
time to explain things before I start this, or do you want me to get this started?
I think we can roll it.
Alright, have
Yeah.
fun.
All right.
Yeah, so basically, right. I
Score
wanna
of this
okay.
game is you get point items. Your Piv is pretty much irrelevant. It's not quite irrelevant, but yeah, it's the only way to affect Piv is number of gold you have stocked, which it caps pretty damn early. I believe it caps at 500 in this extra.
Yes.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So something that happened before this run started was we abused something called market manip, which is basically in this game if you buy a card and then you reset, the game remembers that you bought that card and it will not show up again. So you can actually buy all the cards that aren't the card you want, and there's tools to make this faster. And then you know you'll get the card you want in the shop. And for this run, we want the Aki card because it's gonna let us use breaks for the boss
right,
fight.
yeah,
See
because
that?
you don't get Rice at all in Extra. That's what the use of the Koishi would be, but like...
Anna, just wait for it, just wait for it. He's getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
getting
so,
there.
Also, basically what I was going to say is that it was just recently discovered that Koishi's hat specifically has unique behavior in this game. So when you buy Koishi's hat and you reset, which will happen during market net, you keep the effect of not being able to bump into enemies. So but the game does not remember that happened. So it's not stored in the replay.
Oh, okay.
Unless you have the new TH pack. The new TH pack, you can fix that, but the game will desync if you run into a fairy on the stage because it's gonna the replay is gonna die. Whereas in the actual run, you didn't die because Koishi was there saving you.
Okay, yeah.
Also, we're gonna skip this goals.
Right, I forgot. I did not know about that bug with market manip and why that would work. Yeah, okay, that explains why Koishi is relevant.
Yeah, it's quite a recent thing. It's the Sunai record desyncs exactly because I ran into a fairy in the replay, even though when I did the run I didn't run into the fairy because I had the hat effect on.
Anyway, UM is probably the stalliest game because you want to stall every pattern. It is strictly optimal, and that's just because of one thing. Mallet is on an unchangeable 32-second cooldown. There is nothing you could do about the cooldown. And
so for the stage here, we're gonna you can kind of freestyle this stage because for non-Sakia, it doesn't really matter what resources you enter the boss.
That's a 50 mil loss.
No, you want to die for bombs. To set up for the last chapter, you want to kill that big fairy as fast as possible.
But yeah, because power items are converted, well, they aren't actually converted into point, they don't increase your PIV, but since they do give point item score at full power, this effectively means that anytime you die and aren't able to use Rice to get your power back immediately, that's just an instant 50 mil loss in this category. I mean, being able to bomb later does make up for it.
The thing with that suicide too is that some of the power has gone back with the Dango card, which is 25, so it's only a 25 mil loss from the power items.
Yeah, but we don't have, Dango, right, I missed the Dango Rice, yeah.
Now what is it, because you would want to have a bomb for this, okay, so this is just extremely scuffed.
Yeah, this is interesting. So these fairies shoot bullets that don't move, basically. They have no speed, so they just stay there and you can get a really huge
so you can get a big cancel here.
Because you would want the bomb to happen there so that you kill that big fairy instantly so you can kill one side's small fairies to have the other side clump up all the bullets.
Anyway,
But yeah, that kind of lost a ton of score.
Momio is another extra boss you can head sit.
Head-sitting here is irrelevant.
Yeah, it's not really something you do as Reimu because you have to be able to mallet. You don't have a bomb here like Sakia to time stop mallet. You have to be able to just do it. So you kind of have to chill down here. But you do have the Aki card, and we have quite a bit of money here. So the premise of this route, of this loadout, I should say, kind of is that you can take a lot of hits accidentally, and it's not really a big deal. Which helps a lot because Momio has some pretty tough patterns, and you have to time down at least the nons for sure.
Yeah, you also need to time down the spells to the point where you have a mallet on deck.
I hope she shoots this down for the green. I'm gonna be really sad if we don't get the green. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
there we go.
So, cancels in this game are not worth anywhere near as much as they would be in the other cancel games. They are worth something at least, because the value of each green item or star item, you could say, is exactly as much as your goal, rounded down to the nearest multiple of 10. So cancels are still worth like the odd million.
And this second mallet is pretty big here, so we're stalling this. This is a pretty hard spell to survive. Like,
Yeah,
you can move.
it's
just
really evil if
easily.
she goes down, but if she hangs out at one side or moves up, you can kind of just sit in the opposite corner, and you don't
nice.
really have to dodge anything.
That was a really good cancel, I think.
Yeah, that
And
was
we're
Yeah, it was
gonna
really good.
stall this even longer because we want to have like a mallet for non, or like as close as possible to a mallet for non 2. Non 1, 2, and 3 are like kind of the same. They have like the same structure, but I don't know what's different about them. I just know like the later ones are harder.
Non 2 is that it, so non 1 spawns the bullets going straight, non 2 and 3 have them slightly curved, and I believe they curve in opposite directions.
Do you want me to start fast forwarding to the mallet cooldown, by the way, since this run
Yeah.
died?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
Probably
UM is just
Probably
a
for
lot
both
of dead
runs, yeah.
air. Also, get ready to hear like the fast forward music bug a lot.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, this is like free. I don't even remember if it's worth it to mallet this because it's
Yeah, you mallet
so
it.
sparse.
Yeah, you do
Your
mallet
mallet.
this. It's 50 gold,
Okay.
I think it's alright. Considering that it's like you basically have to put no effort in.
This misdirect just makes this really consistent to survive.
And then you have the last wave shoot directly down so you can have these spawner things on screen because they each drop 1 gold when the spell ends because of the hand card.
Nice. Nice. Another-
And of course you get more green when you have more bullets on screen, and we need all the green we can get.
So true.
Yeah, didn't time that down anymore because we don't really need to, because malleting this spell is just complete poverty. Like, you don't have to. You get like 10 gold for malleting the beans plus the lasers, which is like barely enough to make up for the S3B loss if you still had it.
Amazing. Yeah, these spells you are better off just not melting. This and I think what was this, Snake Eater? It's not worth melting at this level.
I don't think Snake Eater mallet would like ever be worth it. The spell decay, spell card bonus decay is just like more than the 2 gold you would get from hammering a snake. It's funny.
So non
I forget
4
whether
and
the
5 are
snakes
like
are even cancelable on Snake Eater. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we
Say
got the
hello
bug.
to Music Bug. This is a thing introduced in WBaWC. It happens a lot on Extra because it just fast forwards to the point in the music where you'd be. Eventually we're gonna start hearing the game over music. Yeah. Alright.
mind
This, I believe you mallet once, but
it's optional. You can mallet this, but it's not very much.
yeah.
I wouldn't expect like most entry level replays. to
Oh,
do
we're
it.
malleting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Really neat.
So
That
that,
was bad.
yeah. So that's probably
Zero
one of
mallet.
the biggest threats in this category is if you go for a mallet and you break like that, it will cancel the bullets that you were going to mallet and you just get nothing.
Yeah.
And you have to wait the 32 seconds.
Pretty much.
Well, at least this spell isn't very hard to time down if you just go to the side like this.
Are we?
Nice.
Hey, we got them out.
So
anyways.
this
Got the
this
second
spell
one.
looks like poverty, but it's actually not because each of these each of those needles is actually like 5 needles in a trench coat.
Yeah, they're all stacked on top of each other for some reason.
It's so that they can split out when they reach the bottom. Alright, game over.
Again.
No.
And yeah, this is the biggest non. It's twice as dense as the previous one. So
This is also pretty easy to survive, thankfully, so you can usually just stall this out and go up mallet. You get a lot from it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And okay, we're stalling because we actually mallet Mind Blast.
Yeah, Mind Blast mallets are surprisingly big. Like, you wouldn't think it's that big, but if you mallet the, like, spawn a cloud, it's like a surprising amount of gold you get if you do it well. You can get like 80 gold. Mallet is kind of late there, though.
Yeah, we only got like 30.
It's quite precise to, like, actually get a good mallet in. Because you'd
Never
want to clamp
figured
up
out
all the
how
bees
optimal
properly, too.
F.
But yeah, this
That was
spell is
hard.
impossible.
Like, you can just end up in such awkward situations where you have to, like, kind of slow stream these jelly beans, and they can end up on
and
the wall.
the
And
jelly
just, like,
bean, when they're stuck to the edge, are like they have the dumbest hitboxes ever.
They do. So I say how do.
And then yeah, these nons are, I believe, just static based on their movement.
Yeah, well, they all aim at you
Yes.
at the start, but it's basically the same thing if you just start it under her.
Game overtime? No, not yet.
And yeah, just kill it instantly after the mallet because, like, you don't care about the mallet here. You can just skip it.
Anyway, this is where we could see a desync.
I don't think we're gonna do things.
Yeah.
No, we're good.
Reimu is, like, by far the best at this, for obvious reasons.
Yeah. I forget, should you mallet this? Yes, we are.
It would be optimal, but, like,
It's optimal, right?
not
Yeah.
that much.
But it's kind of like... fine.
Just got another thing here.
That's not where we want to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing is that
Yeah.
after the, like, POCs on these nons, it's quite easy to kind of get stuck at the side. So you'll have to kind of navigate your way back down to, like, directly below her. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Like, the instant break there means she couldn't really, like, get high enough to actually mallet the spawner.
This is, in my opinion, the worst spell in the game. Worst, not hardest. It's just so awful. Like, I hate it.
These snakes have,
Yeah.
like, the most unplay-tested hitboxes, basically.
Yeah.
But they're also, like, they just don't feel reliable in how they spawn, like, because they basically spawn, like, across from Momio relative to where you are.
Yeah.
And
God,
it can
Imagine,
just...
yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine saying that in a Metal Gear chat room.
On 8 is probably the hardest to survive. So, but we do have a fair bit of money going into this. So.
Okay, we only do one mallet on this. Yeah, so Dragon Eater,
This is the biggest
This
pattern
is-
for
yeah.
Reimu, and the reason for that is that these bullets will clump up like all in one spot. And
Yeah.
we're gonna see some interesting behavior later into the spell that we'll be able to explain.
yeah. When do you want me to explain?
Probably around 40 seconds.
Okay. I
So
mean,
we're
yeah, the
just
start of this
following
is
this
pretty
mallet.
much... Oh, that is a bit too much damage, I believe.
Yeah, so break there, and we can get a clean mallet here.
Nice.
She does
Alright,
look like
so-
she's a bit low on health, doesn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, so something to note is, as you get later into the spell, these clusters stick around for, longer and longer each time.
Yeah, so these
Now-
spawners will start to really like persist.
Yeah, Zune forgot that this spell is not supposed to last for this long. He only made it last for 60 seconds originally. So when you get this late into the spell, yeah, they last
Holy
for
juicy mallet there, by
Yeah,
the way.
so
yeah. They
Yeah,
last
what
for an
we
amount
did
that's
is, like,
determined by your angle relative to Momoya when the wave spawns.
yeah, so we bombed
And
there twice to like
Yeah.
stall out the spawners to like stack
Yeah.
a bunch of them on top of each other, basically.
It's bullet capped, I believe.
Yeah. Well, that was not bullet capped. You can bullet
Yeah.
cap this if you stall it later, which
Yeah.
takes like more resources.
Anyway, yeah. So the spawners like actually just stick around indefinitely if your angle is not in an extremely precise range when the wave spawns, which makes that like the most humanly impossible pattern to time out in the whole series. It puts Gengetsu's final to shame.
You might get this capture here. Could be a huge 7 mil. I don't think you really route this usually. Like you kind of just flow with it because it's too tedious to like route every single butterfly.
Yeah, no, you can just do whatever it is. It works every time.
Be a big mallet here.
Yeah. Alright, now on this, we're going to be rushing to the final. We're going to pick up a mallet along the way, because we just can't kill it that quickly, even with the bug where Momoya's hitbox is still, like, big.
No, can't Reimu just shoot it down to the final phase and then just melt it immediately? Sana is even weak and she can do that
Just
too.
delay our mallet.
Oh yeah.
It should be fine.
Yeah.
So this is a place where the Aki card is actually used for scoring as well, because we can we're gonna be able to break on this fourth phase and like go up and mallet the source.
Yeah.
Thankfully, this is like pretty chill to survive.
Yeah. No, this is just like, this is just a blind killer. It's, you know what to do. You move up in the lane and then it becomes free. Yeah.
We're gonna go up here, break. Mallet.
Yeah. And
And then the very last mallet is going to happen during the rage phase, which is
yeah, another
very
thing, we
slightly
actually
bigger.
get green items from this upcoming cancel for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's
Huge.
two mil.
Thank you, Zone.
Oh, interesting rage phase there. Going,
And
like,
then of course we
between-
want to shoot it down at the end for the extra green.
Yeah. Well, and okay, no, we don't get items.
No, we don't.
Yeah, she
It would've
doesn't
been
also-
awesome.
some
we
reason.
get from clear bonus.
Yeah, it's
barely.
pretty close.
Nice.
Pretty close.
I forget what. I think that's big.
Yeah, big
Yes.
is 3 billion.
That is a big.
Biggest 3 billion.
Yeah, of note, the X score thresholds are actually different in this game for Sakia and non-Sakia. Same for like Wabak has different for otter and non-otter.
Yeah, the difference between Sakuya and non-Sakuya in this game is just too massive. Like, none of the non-Sakuya shots could even get big if we only had the Sakuya thresholds.
Yeah, Sakia is like what 5 bill for big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you enjoy this run?
We did.
Want to see it again?
Suppose.
Let's see some more Reimu.
I can't believe you both did Reimu as well, it's so funny.
How can you not play Reimu?
A bomb doesn't
Cheers,
even
one.
give you green, man. Come on, obviously you have to use Sonai.
Alright.
I actually think that like Sinai's bomb giving you green is just like a mistake or leftover from LoLK.
No, it's because
Doesn't
he's
feel
green.
intentional.
Hey, comment for this
No.
run. Your
No,
extra
the
Roman run.
sorry, the scroll bomb doesn't give you green, just the normal bomb, right?
The scroll bomb gives you green as well. For Sanai.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alright. Comment for this run. UMX to Reimu top 5. Damn, top 5 score run. Nice. Pretty clean run. Hit every important medal, including. Nope, not reading that. Spoilers. Altair.
Oh.
Bad.
Wow.
I didn't know that was a spoiler.
Don't spoil the entire run. Alright, enjoy run.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this run is like probably gonna be a little cleaner as far as the stage route goes because the previous
another
run
thing.
was like very freestyled.
Another thing, that we didn't mention, speed killing enemies actually gives you more items,
Oh yeah.
which is like a thing that barely anyone remembers
Is
about
that
this
with
game.
hand specifically, or does that? Just
No,
happen?
it's
I
just
think it
in
works
general.
either way. Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't apply to all enemies though. Like, for example, now the wisps like have this effect.
Yeah, it has to be coded in, like,
You can also that on like the enemies on the stage and stage 1.
So I
If you
actually
could
found a
look
cool
at the
pattern for
graphics
this.
stuff.
Like, the current world record like shoots these guys, but I just don't, and I like mallet later, I think, and it seems like it gets more. So I kind of
Would it not be worth to shoot like the first 2 top guys? I think.
tried it, but I couldn't get as much. I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, I just remember when I was playing with Sanai, I got more that way, but I guess their bombs are just different.
You guys are like kind of hard to speed kill. I mean, they're not that hard, but it's like I've definitely died here. You have to like make your way through these rings, hawk, and then kill these guys.
No, the 1 gold, no.
Oh no, the 1 gold.
and now I presume we're actually timing down Tsukasa.
No.
Yes. No.
These mallets give so little that
Dude, it's 10 whole gold items. How can you pass up on that?
This is
It
just
actually
like
makes up for the spell card bonus loss too. You bring a bunch of
what
items there
nonsense.
on the POC.
This is like hard too. Like this, I'm not timing down.
Yeah, this spell is like actually hard. Which is kind of surprising because you might look at it and think it's not that bad, but it kind of is.
It's
If
kind of
everything decides to
routish,
just like
but
converge on top of you.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, the first mid spell is easy, it's just boring. Like,
This sucks ass. I hate it.
Oh, the spell.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, but I hate it.
It's fun.
These wisps here are like kind of annoying with other characters, I think, but with Reimu they're like more fine because your homing will just kill them.
did you actually test that? Because you like malleted at this, like, you weren't malleting it at the middle. I wonder if that would actually be better if you let like one side of the wisps like shoot more bullets to one side and then mallet it later. I didn't really think of that.
I don't know.
Good question.
I'm trying to Doppler this fairy. I moved up too early so I didn't get much. I'm just gonna mallet this guy. Kill these guys. And then for wisps, like, I'm just gonna move between like the 2 corners, kind of. Not the super corner, but like kind of the corner. And you just move down when they spawn, and it pretty much never kills you.
Yeah, it's a very nice route for this part.
And
Very consistent.
these feel so cursed after seeing the Bravi patch version of them, where it just instantly snipes you as soon as they spawn from all the directions.
there's a mallet there. I didn't know about that mallet until I did this run, I think. Like, I watched the record again to make sure I wasn't missing anything, and it's like, oh, there's a mallet there. Okay.
It just feels so weird to see this version of the Sage instead of the Bravi patch version, which is something, let me just say.
So on this part, I'm actually gonna go for a pretty specific lineup here. Basically, if you align your option like that, you can hit all 4 of those clumps of bullets. And there's a tech in this category where basically, like, if you move up as soon as you throw your mallet, you can pick up some of the gold, like, on the first frame or whatever, and it doesn't count towards the item cap. So I actually got more than, I think, 700 from that. Normally the item cap is 600 gold, but that lets you get a lot more.
Yeah, that last section is like, it's a bit dank, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, so the reason that works is because the mallet doesn't actually, like, cancel everything in its radius instantaneously. The radius starts small and then expands.
Oh.
Yeah, the idea would be that you, like, kind of collect the gold from the, like, one clump that's closer to the, like, starting point of, like, the mallet cancel.
Ah, we have Subway Surfers.
Live Ghost Star again.
Star, what the fuck are you doing?
Looks like, I don't remember the name.
Here's one nice.
Komojo Densetsu?
No.
I guess
yeah,
I'm kind of lucky here because she moves up. It wasn't that hard to survive this.
Yeah, Lunar Ice is the name of it.
Oh, come on.
I broke
And
there.
yeah, this spell is kind of annoying because if she moves in the same direction twice in a row just before you mallet, you kind of just get a noticeably less amount of bullets in the cancel because, like, the way, like, the bullets that are coming back, you just can't mallet as many of them. Nice green cancel though.
I think I get 2 mallets on this non. It's kind of hard for me, like, if you, because you have to, like, time your mallets off cooldown well enough that you actually have enough time for 2 on this. It's like
you should have more than enough time. It was like 42 seconds left on the timer when you malleted.
Yeah, it should be good. Then more
I'm only gonna go for
here.
1 mallet on this. I don't remember if you can get 2 and still be fine. I felt like I couldn't, so.
I think you could get 2, yeah. Because then you barely have enough time to do 2 on the next non-spell, and then it kind of like, you don't have to care about the cooldown that much on spell 3 anymore.
Probably not gonna stall this all the way, just kind of like kill the next mallet, and then I get the STB. I don't think I get the green cancel though, because like I didn't know about it.
That's tight damage, never mind.
Yeah, you lost one gold item there.
On 3 mallet. Non 3 is like probably the hardest to like get up and re-mallet without a break.
Yeah.
You can do some like crazy moves here sometimes to get the mallet.
Like that, Jesus Christ, and... But was it worth
I
it?
still broke.
Yeah.
It's really fun though, doing the like part where you have to go up to to the mallet range on these.
I was never quite sure like when to time the mallet here, like how far they have to be spawned, but it seems like it's like kind of the same.
I don't think it. As long as there are some bullets on screen, you can swing the mallet and still get like most of them. But yeah, the thing with all of these non-spells, by the way, is that like depending on when you like swing the mallet, like at which part of the shot cycle she is in, it can change the amount of gold you get, because you can cancel like one extra wave if you time it well. So on all of the non-spells, you would kind of want to try and time it in a certain like part of the firing interval. I don't know if I'm really explaining this well, but it's like it's kind of hard to do well.
Yeah. Got the mallet there as well.
Yeah,
I
that
think I
makes
go
sense.
for re-mallet on these type of spells because like I don't really want to risk breaking.
Yeah. There is also a strat on this spell where you would like intentionally break so that you can go like down and get a bigger mallet in, because you can see the part where they're kind of like clumping up at a certain height of the screen there,
Yeah.
which gets like a few dozen extra gold items.
Always found it kind of hard to get the pock in without breaking.
And yeah, you could see like on that mallet swing there, you got 133 gold. If you timed it perfectly, you could get 160.
Huge.
But it's just really hard to time them if you even like bother going for it. But for like 3 billion or 3.5 billion, you don't even need to worry about when you swing the mallet. Just like swing it so that it hits her, or like hits the spawner properly. I think that was a 160 gold mallet. Good.
Alright, how good was that mallet?
It was like decent. What was it, 50 gold? I think,
so, yeah.
because you would kind of want to, you kind of stacked like the beans more to like the middle of the screen. You'd want to do it to like one side. I think it's slightly better. I don't really understand it that well either. I just kind of copied what IDTN did.
Yeah,
and
I
it kind of
just
worked
watched
out.
your record on it, and I was like, wait, you can just 2-mallet this?
Yeah.
I don't know why I never thought of that. I guess I just didn't, because it's like kind of hard. I don't want to run out of money. But also I saw how you were like stacking the jelly beans, yeah.
Yeah, the thing with the second Mind Blast mallet too is if she happens to move up and like close to a corner, you can get the jelly beans clumped up like really tightly, and you can get an absolutely massive mallet if she's like in the corner. But it's kind of RNG, of course. And yeah, these non-spells, non-6 and non-7, you could mallet these 3 times, but it's really, really precise to actually do it in a way that gains. So we're just gonna mallet it twice. And I'm guessing we're not gonna do the mallet on this one.
Yeah.
Good.
Or is it like
When I was like
20
learning
gold?
this, I actually saw that nobody did mallet on this. At least like Nonko doesn't do it. And I was like, is it not even worth it? Maybe STB is better.
No, I mean it is definitely worth it. I just think I forget how much gold it is. I think it's like it's nothing more than 20. I think it's like 10 or 20. Because if you like mallet the like end of the laser just as it like spawns an explosion, it's basically like one Mind Blast beam that you're malleting plus the laser. So it's not like absolutely nothing.
Just left, right, left, right, left, right. We TSSing this.
Yep.
I wonder if I capture Snake Eater. This is like a true super play if I capture this.
I believe in the cap. Okay, never mind. Okay, wait.
That was close.
Oh god.
I like misdirected
That
up
was
there.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah, sometimes just
Okay,
like
nice.
weirdly games like that. I don't know why.
and I got like
how
so
did you
lucky
live
there.
that?
Did you see that? Right? Like
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I deserved to break there, but I malleted and I like dashed up and just somehow lucked through the bullets.
It looked
Jesus.
like a versus game level 1 iframe.
Yeah.
And yeah, the thing with like breaking is that of course you wouldn't ever want to unintentionally get hit, but the punishment really isn't that bad as long as you don't go below 500 gold. Which he isn't gonna do here. It's basically you just lose like a few million score from the green cancels. Because every break is minus 200 gold. Which means that like every bullet cancel
No
will
green.
be less than like 200
Oh, did I time that out?
dollars.
Yeah, you did.
Oh no, I missed it. No.
I probably
no.
didn't care. Like,
How can you not
I was
care
like,
about
I
the
want as
green?
much time as possible so I can mallet the first wave of this. But yes, so Dragon Eater is my favorite part. Especially like this run. Basically the reason I submitted this run, I think this went really, really well. So at the start here, yeah, you just kind of like survive. I think I did this pretty well. Like I didn't break much. There's a break for the second mallet.
Yeah, you do want to break there just so you can like get that mallet off cleanly. This is a really cool spell.
Indeed.
Okay, yeah. So this part is basically starting at 30 seconds. Those clumps that all like persist. I'm gonna like use a bunch of breaks and all of my bombs here to stack these up like as late as possible. And then so we're gonna get the last break right here. That was like a specific timing for the bomb. And then this mallet right here. Love that. That was and then I just like don't care. I like break a bunch of times at the end. That was not capped. I didn't do it perfectly, but it was pretty close. I think it was like a 580 or something.
It's quite hard to actually get it to cap. Well, at least with Sunai, I had some troubles getting it.
Yeah. Remember when I was going for EXNN, I like routed this super hard and I still lost like 5 runs to it.
Yeah, see, there's no reason to route this.
Yeah.
The only time I've actually tried routing this is when I was like trying to cook some weird break mallet strat for Sunai.
Oh yeah,
Where
I
you
saw
like-
that
where you
you
like-
you can like bomb this and go mallet the center, and I was like, I wonder if like you can do that just manually, like like route it so that you can just get a mallet in the center.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That would
Maybe you could do it without the like Sunai's bomb at the end. Because you can kind of, I don't know. Maybe I'll play as Reimu sometime. I'll try looking into
Please
it.
do.
Escape there.
Alright, this is 3.5, I believe. Or very high 3.4. Can't tell.
No, you can skip to the final wave, it's okay. Yeah, no.
Did it happen again there? I feel like I phased through 2 bullets.
It kind of did look like it did.
You
Yeah, I'm not
did.
sure.
What the?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is that it doesn't even like actually matter that much whether you break there or not, as long as you don't go below 500. It's just funny when you happen to like phase through a wall.
Yeah. I was like nervous here because I thought it was 3.5 pace. That was my goal. So, especially for the last mallet coming up, I'm like, please don't mess up this mallet.
Hey,
Yeah, no, this should be 3.5 easily. Yep.
And even with the shoot down.
And the final
the
break,
green
wonderful.
value.
I lost points there, I think,
Yeah.
because I had less green. Yeah,
yeah.
So like
Wow.
tens of thousands or something.
basically
Alright.
ruins the run.
Now I have to do my dishes.
Priorities, I see.
Alright, catch you,
Alright.
Anna.
Bye-bye.
Well,
Bye.
that was certainly a TRS special. Holy cow.
Nice.
Wow. A little bit of overtime as well. We're almost hitting 3 hours here, so maybe maybe we should have stuck with 7 runs, but hey, we got all the extra runs out. Let's go. 1 little TRS, and I even got once I'm ready here. That's a bit, let me turn that down. I even got a little special ultra scene for you.
Wow.
Let's go.
The only thing more fitting is that if like I thought I was playing the extra stage in this game.
I did
but,
discuss
oh
it
well.
with Gastari, by the way. I said I did clear this with her, and she's cool with it. So enjoy Gastari gameplay in the background here as we're clearing out the stream. Wow, that was a fun TRS.
Yeah, thanks for hosting.
Yeah, I will say this, what I said at the start again. If you want to do specials like this, right? If you have a bunch of community people, right? Kind of like the restriction that we have is that you really need to get enough people together to fill an entire TS. We're not going to do linked runs if it's only like 2 or 3 runs, because we tried that in the past and we couldn't. It was an organizational headache trying to like link runs together. That's not happening. But if you can do things like this, if you can get like 7 people together to do like a full special thing, then yeah, that's a lot of community effort, right? We might do a TRS special like this. We're not gonna obviously guarantee it because scheduling can always be a bitch to say it lightly. But if it's possible, we'll do things like this. The usual thing. Seriously, thank you for everyone who commentated today. Lorenzo, Balisman, Anna, Oscar, Altair, Fami, Famus, lots of people commentated today. Shout out to this guy who boosted the audio way too high during fucking LoLK Extra intro on stream.
Oh well, this happens.
And I'll say this again, TWC schedule. Maybe this weekend. We'll have more info on you. Speaking of schedules, by the way, this is the last Friday TRS at this time. Because next week we're skipping Fridays because it happens every 2 weeks. And after that, we're on a new time. For those of you who missed the announcement, we have a new Friday TRS time. Friday TRS will now be happening from this point onwards at a US friendly time. Still at 9 p.m. except Eastern time US. So it'll effectively be Saturday morning TRS. So there's going to be kind of like 2 TRS from like 18-19 hours starting. Keep that in mind, right? That's happening next Friday TRS on May 1st. So that's a big one to say, because this is the last Friday TRS at this normal time. And yeah, aside from that, I do want to say this as well. I hope I'm getting the command right. Nope, I'm not getting it. The crew signups, so TWC, are still open. And in fact, as I was hosting this, I did notice that someone in this voice call signed up and it was never processed. So I'm dealing with that after the stream. And you know who you are.
Oh, no.
I will deal with that after the stream. But let me see. What was the command? TWC sign up, TWC crew. I don't know what the command is. I'm gonna look on Nightbot commands quickly. But there's a link to the form somewhere in the commands. Holy fuck! Why do we have so many commands? Why do we have 4 pages of commands? Holy Christ!
And they're mostly just memes. Awesome.
Actually, where is the TWC sign up? Or like the thing? What the heck?
Was that even a command?
It was a command.
Genuine.
You know what? We're doing this the manual way. I'm just gonna find the form myself.
Wow.
Firefox. There we go. Copy responder link. There we go. Here you go. Have a TWC crew sign up link. We still need people. Seriously. Any help? Streaming, commentary support. We have a little bit less people than normally around this time, so we absolutely need people. Trust me. We're probably gonna do another push before the event starts. Yes, the usual submit runs. Friday tiers is still bi-weekly, but if you submit enough, maybe it'll get turned into a weekly. Who knows? For the exactly one person who has joined from Twitch channel, like from the Twitch directory, and doesn't know who we are. Hi, we're TRS. We have a Discord server. If you want to learn about Touhou, join the Discord or else. And that's basically. Oh yeah, you can check the queue. Except I think Battling actually just goes to the schedule page, right? Yeah, it does go to the schedule page. The schedule page is not the first thing on the thing. But yeah, you can check the schedule there. You can check the current submissions there. That's basically it. I shall find someone to raid, I guess. Let's see who's live. Surely there's someone live around this time, right? It's gonna be a little bit more challenging when Friday TRS happens at, the new time. Oh, there's a lot of people live. I shall send you to Umbral doing some Mountain of Faith 1cc grinding. So I will start the raid here, and you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Anything else you three want to say?
Yeah, I will say good job to everyone who submitted from Damaku today, and also good job to Kastari for beating Marisa. Very nice.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Alright, we'll catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.
Yep.
Bye, everyone.